Alright, we're in. Welcome back, ladies and germs, to
guys, gals,
session
and non-binary pals. Oh, I like
to
that.
session 3 of campaign 2 of Charisma Company.
Woo!
Session
Yay.
3.
Sorry, session slipper
Thanks.
fingers. I hit going to stream a little early.
Yeah.
Sorry.
And I'm sorry, I'm
Thanks.
getting an ad before I pull up my Twitch.
Thanks again to Josh for that amazing intro.
Yes.
I think we should start with Josh's latest update to the stream, and we go around telling everybody a little bit about their characters again, so that it's a refresher for the people here as well as for me. That would be super handy. So without further ado, pull it up. Oh, yeah, D&D.
Yeah.
D&D, we did it.
D&D.
Character names, bitches.
Let's start with
Okay.
Sir Gyrus.
I am Sir Gyrus, a Warforged fighter, now level 2. Thank goodness. Gyrus, as we will, he entered service to Lord Harold Veps and their family, and his job was to take care of their children, and he has done so. To defend
Admirably.
his honor, and as we will see, Gyrus is unique in his situation. I'll leave it at that.
We love Gyrus.
Yeah. I'm Josh. I'm playing Endymion. He is a human sorcerer. Who is specifically a divine soul sorcerer, so he can do some healy with the blasty
Oh god, guy.
with unfortunately one hand. With one hand tied behind his back or just missing. Gross. Cool.
Oh yeah, you're only one-handed?
Yeah.
Oh.
Okay. Moving along the screen.
Cool.
That's
I am Simone St. Pierre, a half-elf warlock who is twin sisters with Bastion, also will be introduced in a second. We were raised together until our parents split up when we were 13. I went off with my elf mom and studied astronomy in college, interested in all things lore of the multiverse, and not the nicest. Not big fans of many people.
Except me.
Not big and bubbly.
And I'm Shannon. I'm playing Bastion St. Pierre, twins with Simone. And I'm a half-elf monk who, like Simone said, we split when we were 13, and then I went with my dad. His name is Doug, and he's a monk, and so I also became a monk.
Doug.
Doug.
Welcome to this
Mom's name is
fantasy
Erin.
world with the father, Doug.
Doug.
Aaron and
Doug.
Doug.
And Bastion is like Simone's opposite. She's bubbly.
Identical twins, but
And the nicest person.
And the nicest.
We both have shaved heads.
Yeah, because we're cool.
Partially shaved heads, so that's just show what's up.
But you can see with the photos. Cool. Anyway.
Yeah, thank you for
We're like yin
putting that up
and
there,
yang.
Josh.
Yin and
It's
yang.
very nice to have. We're getting more and more complex, and
Love it.
quality as the time goes on.
I find little bits of time here and there.
Yeah, no, it's
Love it.
So don't-
You've already done more than you've needed to, so I appreciate it.
More than you get paid to do.
This
That's
is true.
That's
And a little shout out
That's
to Kyle, our DM shirt, which looks so nice.
Oh, right.
So, yeah.
On screen, right next to our real logo.
Another product of Josh's hard work, just my money. That's all, you know. Very good.
Working on merch, people.
Yeah.
We're working on
Cue the logo.
All right, so let's start with a recap for anyone who wants inspiration.
I'll do it.
Ooh, I have inspirational.
Oh, okay, then I'll do it.
Did I use my inspiration?
Once
Wait,
upon a
did
time.
I don't think you did. I think she did.
In a land
Oh, yeah, I
I
used
thought
mine.
you used yours.
I did, you're
Yeah.
right.
Yeah, okay.
That's my bad.
And how about this? A new one. Last campaign, if you didn't have inspiration, you had to do it.
Rules, I love rules.
I don't want to say anything I'm going to regret, but the idea in my head for a second was, if you have inspiration, and you want to do the recap, then you could get a minor healing potion.
We did that a couple times.
But I feel like that was only when everyone had inspiration, and I was
Yeah.
like, all right, to give you a bonus.
Yeah, sure. Also, it was Strahd, and it was like,
We need healing.
Yeah,
Where
resources
the
were
hell do
rare.
you get minor healing
Resources
potions?
were
You
rare.
don't.
That's true. Anyway, let's keep it with the inspiration. I'll sleep on it.
You mull it over
Yeah.
and
I'm
let
intrigued.
us know. You keep us posted.
All right, so we were shipwrecked on an island after a tsunami hit our boat.
Yeah.
Just
We were
the
on
boat, nothing else.
Yeah, just our boat.
"Ah, this
On the beaches of Killamek Wild. And we, on the beach, were fighting a giant toad and crabs and some hidden clams in the sand. Survived all of that. And then we split up to walk the beach to look for survivors. And Baz and Simone found a path with bloody footprints leading into the forest. And we begrudgingly decided to go back to the team and say, hey, we should maybe go check that out. So we did. We made our way into the forest, and we ran into some grungs, who are little frog people that like to capture things. They're not very nice, and they looked cute, though.
They did look cute.
They were cute.
I like a good tree frog.
I remember we were all pretty excited about the little trees. And we saw that they had captured the antiques dealer who was also on our boat. And he was all poisoned and lethargic, so we decided we wanted to rescue him. But we remembered we saw some danger eggplant bombs in the forest.
Yeah, that's what they were called. Yep.
Yep. That's the technical
Eggplant
name.
balls?
Yeah, what were they called?
They were like red eggplants.
They were red eggplants that exploded into fire.
See?
Wow.
So we went back to the forest,
Aubergines.
grabbed a bunch of the aubergines.
Aubergines.
The
And
antique
then-
dealer's name is Arkaya
Something.
Kinlith,
Archive.
half-elf female.
Cool.
You knew that she
Oh,
was.
the antique dealer's the she.
Mhm.
Ooh.
Give us some antique +1 weapons.
She was charismatic and subtly wealthy, as opposed to the restaurateur who was like
Wealthy.
gaudily wealthy.
Mm.
Like, anyway. So you grabbed the eggplants, threw them at the trees and the frogs.
Oh, but as we got the eggplants, mosquito bats tried to attack us.
Oh,
Oh,
mosquito
yeah.
bats.
Sturgis.
Forgot them.
Yep, that's true. That
Sturgis.
did happen.
Oh, those are not fun.
They
But we
created
threw all the
me.
eggplants into the cute little frogs, and they all ran off. Oh no, a few of them threw daggers and got Baz in the back as we were running away.
That's true.
We got the antique dealer pretty easily, but Baz did take quite a bit of damage actually.
No, yeah, I was unconscious.
And when we made it back to the beach or back to camp where our friend Gurk was, he
Gurk
helped.
healed me.
Yeah, he helped heal Baz.
It's a real nice half work, man.
This half
But we
work
were
right
low
here.
on water,
That guy.
and Gurk wasn't able to just make water, which he was really concerned about.
Yeah.
Yes, his magic is cut off at higher levels in here.
Okay.
Gurk McGork.
And then we stopped there for a long rest. Oh, but we also got, or saw a note. The Lord of Oversea, Heidelberg. Do you know that note?
Alversea.
Yes.
Alversea.
That was the note
Oh yeah, that's the first mate.
we found on the dead
Oh, and the
herbalist.
note said,
So yeah, you came across
give
a
the
dead.
poison to the chef at the symbol of, at the castle of Alversea.
Alversea.
Oh, and that note had the symbol of the embers.
Right. Which is a,
And that is where we left off.
which is a-
And what are the embers?
They're a rebellious following.
they're a faction that we need to learn more about.
Oh, there you
They
go.
can grant magical powers to someone.
Suppose.
Fight the power.
Their leader
Leader.
supposedly
Supposedly.
grants the followers magical powers. Yeah, who aren't magic users.
Yeah.
I mean, it's pretty
Good
sweet.
recap.
The embers.
Thanks.
Crash
Thanks.
And then we slept and leveled up.
Then you slept a little.
Level up,
It's okay.
level up, level up, level up.
Okay, so at camp, you have your group. You have Gurk. You have the first mate, Reuven.
One arm Reuven.
Yep, she is missing an arm. Her left arm, I think. It doesn't matter.
Hey, nut buddies.
You've got Lord Harold,
My God.
Jairus' owner, as well as their Lord Harold's 3 children named, give me a second, Tessa, who's 8, Torsten, who's 6, and Ella, who's 5. 3 youngsters.
Oh, it's 3? I thought it was 2.
Nope.
I probably made a mistake. I thought it was 2 until I looked at his note recently. You found one.
Yeah, we got one out of the ocean. Let's pull it out.
Okay.
Oh, look, another one.
It was
Okay.
actually just in the clam the whole time.
All those clams. Fuck those clams.
So,
Sorry, what's this babe's name again? This gal?
That's Reuven.
Reuven.
First mate.
Reuven.
She got her arm cut off and we saved her. in
She's the
water.
first date.
that's right.
Yeah. Okay.
Okay, so in the night, you might have been awoken by the natural sounds of lush, scary forest where creatures are hunted at night, like any other jungle. There's nocturnal, cats, things like that will, so you'll every now and then you'll hear some unsettling sounds. You only made your way a little bit in a very small portion of the jungle, and you all know that the Killimak Wild is very dangerous, and people only go to the beaches because they're really lush, and usually the smaller creatures are there. And when people go to the beaches, they're resorts, and they're guarded resorts. That's sort of a tourist thing for the people with a lot of cash. Who among you is early risers? Probably the one that has to deal with
doesn't
kids.
sleep.
And
Yeah.
you don't sleep.
Yeah,
That's true.
so.
You've been awake the whole night. That's true.
I sleep in real late.
You are an early riser. Nice.
Yes, I like to meditate
Okay.
in the morning.
Okay.
I really hate mornings.
No one is
Get rid of
surprised.
Garfield.
Half elves have to sleep like normal.
It's just
Yeah,
elves that
full
do
elves
the
are the ones that have like a 4-hour meditation.
Yeah, cool.
I have to spend my time
In the
meditating
journal.
to get my keys.
Okay. And when you do that, do you do that alone? Are you gonna wander off or do it in the camp?
Yeah, just do it in camp. I don't feel like it's necessary to wander off. I'm really good at meditating.
Not gonna go do it on top of a rock.
I'm really good
Well,
at it.
we're kind of already on top of a rock, I think. Kind of big rock.
I don't need to separate myself.
Yeah, you made camp like on the ground next to the rock. Over the next several hours, you kind of saw the tide kind of come in, come out. I mean, think of a bathtub where you have the water kind of sloshing and eventually kind of calming down. Over the course of several hours, you saw that it just kept coming in lower and lower and lower. You felt pretty safe, unless another tidal wave comes in, and then what are you gonna do?
At that point, it's
I
like,
think we'll hear the giant
Another
booms.
one.
yeah, like
That's
2
true.
waves we weren't meant to survive.
Yeah, the birds will let you know.
Endymion might sleep through it, but we'll see.
Okay, so what do you do when you wake up, or when you're? Are you just in sentry mode, just kind of protecting the children?
Yeah.
You don't have any tasks that you're going to perform?
I don't think so. I mean,
Does he cook
he can.
for the kids?
Do we have food available? I guess that's I guess, did we have a fire?
Yeah. You got a fire.
I would tend the fire and then I guess look for food.
Okay. Because of the tidal wave, there's all manner of sea life on the beach and around the area. You see tons of coral fish, coral reef type fish, squids, crabs. You see some small sharks that have died from being out. Some larger sharks, which would have been concerning had you seen them while you were in the ocean. Not huge, about the size of a man, so big enough.
That's big.
Yeah,
for,
big enough.
for a shark, yeah.
Big enough.
Sure.
So yeah, you could find some seafood. It might take you a little time because by the time you would get to them the next morning, all type of bugs have found their way, as well as
Sure.
the heat of the day,
Sure.
cooking and spoiling.
Gross, yeah.
Yeah.
It smells fishy.
It's a lot of fish smell going on here.
Okay.
Not to mention it's a beach, which has a kind of a funk
Fishy
extra.
smell.
Can I smell? I guess I can smell. That's an interesting question I had not considered.
If you don't
I can smell.
breathe,
I guess, yeah, I don't breathe.
why would you?
I don't know. Can
Do
I
you have a
sense?
smell
It would
receptor?
make sense.
I don't
It wouldn't
know.
have any sense.
Can I I don't know.
I
guess
don't-
not.
I don't know.
That's a good question.
You gotta look
Yeah.
into a lot of questions on. I mean, I'm gonna rely
I
on
feel like
you
you
to be
can't
Warforged kind of expert.
Okay.
If I could,
Yeah.
I'll try my best.
If you,
but
I'll think about it.
If you like cook as a Warforged, I'm sure you have like a sensor that you could be like,
Yeah.
this smells like burning.
And also,
This
like,
smells like
I would think, like to be able to detect
Taste
things that I don't necessarily
you could,
see. I would think
you could
so.
certainly be able to see when you're cooking.
Yeah.
I mean, like,
But then how would you know if it was tasty?
oh yeah, I don't know.
How
How do
I'll ponder
vegetarians
this.
I'll look
just
into it.
know if the meat?
You have
This,
a-
this
you have
is
a
not
data-
super
You have a
important.
database of
that's a good
cookbooks
question.
in your brain.
Oh yeah.
Is it like the Matrix where they just upload whatever information?
Yeah, and it just
they
has to
want?
go exactly by the book, you know?
I know souffles.
I think
Showing.
it's. I think it's.
Oh,
I'm
no,
able to
I'm just
encode
waiting
things if
for
I
that
read it.
technology
I'm
to come
able
out,
to
can't wait.
encode it.
Okay. And you don't. It's not like you have perfect memory, right? Warforged don't have, because there's a feat that's like
Right.
keen mind,
Yeah.
where you can remember everything you've ever seen or read
Oh
or
yeah, that is
heard.
awesome.
No,
Also
I mean
wish
there
I
would
could
be
do that,
there
but
would be like atrophy of
Mm.
data.
Photographic.
Like, I would-
You have only so much storage,
Yeah.
Yeah, and if it's
short-term and long-term storage,
right, and if you don't access it for a while, maybe the pathway gets lost or cut off.
which is
Well,
another
that's how
reason
I
I
feel real
think.
life.
I think for Warforged, it's more of a like biomechanical.
Yeah.
And so like you have like a brain kind of you know, I don't know.
Function. Yeah.
I feel like you gotta have some
3CPO.
crossover there, like
Yeah.
with the sturges sucking your blood. Like,
Right.
I think we should
I agree.
incorporate something with
I
that,
agree.
which would
Because I
allow
use
you
it on
maybe
TV too, and I'm
the
And that's why I was thinking,
sensory.
Mechanical.
there's
Smell.
something
See
there.
my
Yeah.
brain.
Okay. Anyway, thanks
What a
for
conversation.
following along with it.
It was fun. We're all learning together.
It's
Yes.
the beginning, you know.
So,
we're
yeah.
trying to figure out what Warforged.
So
are.
I'll suss out some decent food and start cooking it.
Okay.
And then
You
I'll
do that
put
thing.
vegetation and make sure it tastes good.
As the night occurred, more kind of materials showed up on the beach. A few more barrels came ashore. Looking inside them, either one of you or whoever kind of wakes up next, you see that there's wheat in one of them, which has not been ground or anything. It's just raw. It's just raw wheat. Another one might have clothing or textiles in it. Super exciting.
Tell me more.
And
What does this one look like?
Fashion show. Fashion show.
Fashion show at lunch.
classic. But they're there for you to use.
Cool.
Next to arise is Gurk. How late do you think you'll sleep in?
What time is it right now?
We'll call it 8.
10.
I'm probably gonna lazily wake up here soon,
Okay.
like half asleep, going to go pee on the
Until
beach,
someone wakes me up.
Okay.
and like in my stupor, not realizing I'm like right next to a shark. Just, like probably scream awake. Ah! Sharks!
Don't worry, they're all dead. I already checked.
Can y'all just
Kick
like
it.
take a breath?
Literally no,
It's morning time.
but thank you for asking.
Not
We're
smell how
messing
awful it is on this beach.
And
Jesus.
Damien, I need you to bring the volume down, friend.
This is when Ella starts crawling over you and seeing if she can climb on top of your head while you meditate.
I don't love that, but it's okay. Like I said, I'm like really good
Good
at
at
meditating.
All right.
The children travel in
So the-
flocks.
So the children are awake then.
Oh yeah, I can
Um,
force her awake.
I just
This is a
gently
stressful
pull
situation.
her off.
Yep.
and
Why
set
would
her
they be
down.
asleep?
Well, it was a very strenuous and long day. I kind of assumed maybe they would sleep extra long.
That's what every parent thinks.
I'm fair.
Then they don't, right? They always wake up. Anyway.
All right, so you're gathered around the fire, appreciative of Sir Gyrus's work to get food gathered and cooked for everyone.
Thank you,
By
Jared.
now, we'll say
Oh,
that
you're
you've
very
woken up as well.
Thanks, paperclip.
It's pronounced Gyrus.
Gurk asks if anyone knows a song to lighten the mood.
I do.
Okay, that's enough.
That's great.
All right, so Sir Gyrus plays the tune from his chest plate.
Yeah.
His
It comes out
heartstrings.
On my chest.
from his heartstrings.
Love Gyrus.
The kids kind of like, nod along and hum along. Maybe it's a song they've heard many, many times.
It's a nursery rhyme of some kind.
Yeah.
It's song, yeah, for sure.
Oh, it's way too early for this.
You've, what's everybody's passive perception?
14.
She's got the good one. 10?
Okay.
No, wait.
14.
11.
You notice Lord Harold kind of in a crabby mood, and anytime Sir Gyrus speaks, he frowns at him a little bit. All right. So, what do you guys talk about or do? You're shipwrecked. What's the plan?
Well, what's the plan from here?
I kind of want to go check out these barrels if...
Listen, I would like to maybe not be on this island anymore. We had a whole trip planned.
Well, I'm sure in your guys' back pockets with all of your privileged little children things, maybe you
What did
have
you
like
call
a
us?
boat to get us out. But if we don't
Privileged.
have that, maybe let's try to find something. To get
Why
us
don't you
out.
go find
That was
something?
So
All right,
then?
before
Go search those.
Before
pockets.
we all just start stabbing each other, says Reuben, we're not too far away from a resort. If we were to craft some type of boat or a raft, is the word I was looking for the little ones and anyone who's not able to swim like they used to be able to. She looks down at her arm.
Oh,
Um,
sorry.
Perhaps we can make a swim for it. I can see just in the distance the island that I believe should have such a resort.
Interesting.
Now,
Well, okay.
I imagine if there is some fancy lord or lady that was at the resort during this calamity, maybe they'll send a ship to see if they're still alive, and then we could board that ship back to the mainland.
That'd be great.
That sound like a plan?
How do you know said resort is on said island?
I don't, but I'm pretty sure.
And what are the
Would
threats
you
that
have-
are in the water that we're gonna cross?
Oh, goodness.
What do you think are in there?
Sharks.
I mean, you've seen sharks just
Toads.
lying. There's a shark. There's a shark right there. Of
Snakes.
course, there's sharks down there.
Oh my god.
Beyond
we
that?
see it. Oh my god. We see it. Jesus.
There could be.
You need to chill.
I can't even count that high.
There could be Kultoa. There could be Sahwagin, Merfolk within Feisty. You guys have not.
Could be.
This island
There
feels
could be.
safer.
For forever, or what's the plan?
No,
We could
not
burn all the
forever.
trees, send a smoke signal. Maybe
Don't go
someone
on
will come and
boats.
see it. We're not far from a standard boat route, right?
Well, sure, but
Well, it depends on how many boats or ships were destroyed in whatever occurred. I mean,
it seems like the universe helps those that helps themselves. The old gods, they would help us.
and from what you told us, there were 50 plus of those frog things. Don't you think they would be angry at us? Maybe they'll start attacking us?
Listen, they were really cute, though.
But I really just want to start a fire so
Well-
someone will come save us.
Doesn't
We
that
have a
sound
fire.
easier?
There's a fire right there.
There's
But like a bigger one, but the
Then make a
frogs-
bigger fire.
Monster
Then make a
forest
bigger fire. There's plenty of wood. It's all soaked, but
But then the frogs might come back. Who knows what's in that forest?
Lord Harold, what do you think?
oh yes, the I think you were lucky that you only found those frogs.
That's probably true. Lord Harold, what are your thoughts?
I think that she has a good point. I think that civilization is probably the only way to survive. And that we should give it a try. Let's at least create the raft, and if it seems sturdy enough, then perhaps we give it a try.
We have to go with the boat idea.
We don't have to. I'm simply
It's a
saying let's
raft.
create the boat, and then if it seems sturdy enough, then
you
give it a
can
shot.
stay here. No one's forcing you to come.
Sir
Bitch,
Gyrus, your thoughts?
Okay, well, great.
I think Lord Harold's suggestion is what we should do.
All right, let's do it. Oh, goodness.
Girk?
We need to get the children to back into safety. This is not a
bothering your eyes?
good place for. This is not a good place for them.
You're
Not-
probably
not
right.
safe. So, I think the risk of crossing the water
Maybe
is
get
less
to the
than the
raft.
risk of staying here, where there are definitely little frogs that will want to take everyone. Yes, my lord.
Sorry.
That was a real sus, Lord Harold. You good?
I think that the stronger of you, and myself included, should also look for more survivors. We didn't give it very much time.
Agreed. Yes.
We checked that side of the beach. How far did you guys go down the other side?
Till they found me.
Well, I mean, maybe Reuven and Kirk. Maybe start to see if we could collect supplies from at least the beach area that we've kind of cleared out.
Yes, and if you find any freshwater streams, then make sure you take note of it. We're running rather low on water,
Oh my god, yes.
and that alone would be enough for us to try and escape this place.
Right.
Soon that salt water
That's
is going to
valid,
look
Yerk.
very delicious.
I agree with you there.
We
We
didn't
can
see any
try to
water on
find-
the way to the frogs, did we?
No.
We might be able to find a container and boil some water.
It still needs to be fresh water. Boiling salt water just makes saltier water.
Yes. Still.
Have you ever boiled water?
Yes, yes.
Or did you like? parents do it for you?
Alright, well, I
Oh,
think
saying
that
maybe
you
you should check
two
these
should probably
barrels.
go opposite directions.
What's your problem? Like, what even is
I'm about
this?
to get on one boat to another smaller, shittier boat.
It's not a boat. It's a raft.
You're
She has
fine.
it right there. It is a raft, not a boat.
You could just swim.
If you, would, if you would like to simply stay here and
Yes.
press your luck, feel free.
Honestly, would it be better for all of us if you did? Because you're a whiner.
No, we should help everyone, even if they're not necessarily enthusiastic about
Do you
the plan.
remember what your patron told you?
Now, is there?
Emma.
Oh my god.
All right. Well, I guess. All right, Endymion's done. All right.
Endymion's
Okay.
out.
All right. So
Just kidding.
who's going where?
I
To
will
search
look
for survivors. Who wants to help craft the raft?
Let's go search for survivors with him.
Oh, fine.
And then we can come craft the raft. And as we search for survivors, we can search for materials.
Yeah, freshwater or materials or anything that makes sense.
Do we want to split the party to do that, or
Not particularly.
I don't. So
how dangerous are we feeling the beaches nowadays?
Listen.
I think you should go as a group.
I agree.
I don't think splitting up is a good
I
idea.
think we should just make the raft and get out of here, but okay. Alright, let's do it.
well,
Stop dilly-dallying.
do we have enough materials to create a raft right now?
Seems like
While
it.
searching for people, we gather materials.
Alright,
2 for
well,
1.
why
Fine.
don't you...
If there are more barrels, that would be very good to add buoyancy to the raft. So,
Could be boobs.
And why don't you lead the way, Endymion? You seem really gung-ho about it.
I mean, you could search your monthly feelings, and maybe we could, you know.
Reuven,
Are you asking me to use my meditative powers to help you who's been a jerk to us the whole time? Lick rust!
I know.
Reuven says that she's gonna stay behind. Her fighting hand is gone. She's horrible with her other hand, with a rapier.
She can pick stuff up, right?
But she can pick things up and help where she can, entertain the kids, that kind of thing.
Stoke the fire.
Lord Harold
She is the fire.
is not okay
Smart
with
show.
leaving his children, so he's gonna stick around with the kids, and Gurk is gonna remain behind as well, to also kind of protect the kids and help with the raft making, that kind of thing.
Perfect.
So it's the party that's going.
Hooray!
How perfect.
No NPCs. All right, well, you said you would lead. Lead on, sir.
Okay. So
So it's that way.
Okay.
So you're deciding to go which way? Toward where you found Lord Harold, or toward where the grunks are?
I think we should go
Probably
away
toward-
from the grunks.
Yeah.
Okay.
Away from the frogs. Little froggy feet, remember those? Yeah, away from those.
Well, do we see
Pointing.
anything on the beaches that we can check out, like these little barrels and things?
Well, I think they were going to try to check out this area.
Yeah.
Reuben was. What they could get that was safe.
We're just
Um,
take a walk on the beach.
Oh my god, really cute.
So-
Do you wanna hold hands?
Lord Harold tells you that that's fine, and to stick with them, and to come back at any sign of trouble.
Absolutely, my lord.
Do you want to bring materials back as you find them, or want to just walk as far as you want, and then on your way back, that's when you start?
Option 2,
Yeah.
I think, is
That's
the way
just like
to go.
flag it or prop it up so we know, like, okay,
Yeah.
what the goal is.
And let's not go too far away where we're like completely out of sight of where the beach was.
Well, I mean, yeah.
You're
We'll
not
stay
going
on
into the tree
We're gonna
line.
stay
No,
on
we're
the
staying on the
beach.
beach.
But
Yeah. We can go pretty far.
got
Look
it.
at that extended beach.
Yeah, it's an extended beach.
Okay.
It is picturesque.
We could be like vacationing on the beach, but
As you're kind of maybe taking stock of your stuff, and before you leave, Lord Harold takes you aside. Here's a question to you guys as players. When there is a secret that's not about you guys, and that doesn't necessarily have to do with your decision making, I'm about to tell him something. Do you want to be at the table
Yes.
hearing it and have to just play that
Oh, no,
you
no, I don't wanna know
know it?
Kelsey and I are on the opposite sides of this point. I want to know because I'm fucking nosy, so I want to know.
I'm good plugging my ears because if I know, I don't want to metagame.
Ah, fine.
So I
Yeah,
want
it's
to.
it's
so
too hard for me not to.
okay, so I want to do this in character for Lord Harold, real quick. If you three could step into the
I like that.
other room,
I hate this.
it won't take long.
I was outvoted.
It is about you, Shannon, though.
I know.
Out of game.
We're just talking about you now.
All right, Lord Harold grabs you by your arm very hard and pulls you extremely aggressively over to the tree line, assuming that nobody can hear. He says, "Listen to me, you soulless sack of parts. You were tasked to protect my family. You have not shown any interest in finding my beloved wife. Now, there are two things that you need to do. But I need to explain something to you first. Since when do you make decisions for yourself? When you went off with your new friends and found the remains or whatever you found of that antiques dealer, how did you decide to simply go along with them when you should have come back to me to check what you should do?
Well, my lord, it seemed the right thing to do, and the honorable thing to do.
I don't know what's going on with you, Sir Gyrus. But listen to me. If I can't trust what you're thinking, you shouldn't be thinking at all. But last night I realized something is wrong with you. I didn't realize it at the time, as I was in a state after what happened. But I don't know what's going on. But listen, I have 2 tasks for you today. Find my family sword that was given to you until young Torsten is old enough to wield it. It was in your charge. So find it. I don't care if you have to go and walk around on the ocean floor for the next several weeks. You find it. Second, while you're looking for survivors, and hopefully you find my beloved wife, if you don't find any fresh water, tonight you're going to kill your 2 little friends that you went off with, the women. We are running out of water, and there's too many parched mouths, and I'm not going to let my children die of dehydration for some random people. So if you don't find fresh water, tonight you're going to kill them quietly in their sleep so my children can survive. Do you understand?
Yeah, I understand what you're saying. My lord, I certainly I can go and find the family sword. Absolutely, I can do that. But I must protest to the.
He slaps you across the face. Since when do you protest from anything that I tell you? You are a tool. You are a tool like any other. You do as I tell you to do. What? I don't know what's gotten into you, Sir Gyrus.
Yeah.
But I don't like it. Get out of my sight.
Yes, my lord.
And do as you're told.
Yes, my lord. I will. Yes.
All right.
And he kind of turns and kind of wanders away, sort of meanders, like obviously shaken up.
Okay. Hey, you want to go get them real quick? Yeah. Thanks.
Cool. So they need new characters.
It's up to you, really.
All right, we're good.
We were just rearranging Josh's office. We had a good time.
Nice. Good.
We had made so many
That
plans in
sounded
there.
intense. I just heard the
We're
volume
cranky.
at times. I was like, oh.
Some of us are mad to be outvoted, but it's fine.
Well, when Josh uploads the video and I post it on YouTube, you can go back and watch the exact exchange that I had.
Well,
just
that's
had.
true. Yeah, that is very true.
You just have to wait a few days.
Well, I don't like that
Litter
either.
Dragon Sonic avatars. I didn't get to see your reaction to Litter Dragon. Hopefully you like them.
She said, "Oh my god, oh my god."
Oh,
So I
yeah.
thought it was great.
Character avatars, yeah. All right, so
Okay.
the party is off to go look for survivors, look for resources.
And beer.
Go ahead and make
We
a
found
intelligence check.
Just like flipping this. So they can all the glitter.
I know.
That's a gentleman's
also like
6.
Okay.
A gentleman's.
All right, you know
Reuben.
kind of the direction of the shipwreck. If you were going to go do your task at some point,
Yeah.
when you return. Okay. Walking along the beach, with the
that's how he
sun beating down on you, the mosquitoes are becoming somewhat frustrating.
Ugh, great.
You hear roars of large creatures off in the distance. You come across lots of fruit, but no running water. In the area.
Endymion, try this fruit.
Make anyone proficient in nature?
No.
No.
Nope.
I'm so glad I had a shipwreck in the beginning.
I've got +1.
I have minus.
Does this smell like I'm gonna die?
He can't smell.
We decided.
We don't know. We think we can.
We think we
decided,
can.
we decided he has like
mean,
some like
Bio.
humanoid bio like
Okay.
mechanical. Type.
To answer your question philosophically, we're all gonna die.
Oh, wow. What an answer.
Oh, what's it taste like?
Oh.
Does it taste good?
Feel free. Take some creative liberty.
Okay. It doesn't taste like I'm gonna die?
No,
Okay.
it's just fruit. But it could be.
I
anything.
watch you for a little bit, and I pick one off and eat it myself.
And oh look, it's filled with fresh water. Hey, okay, we found it.
I mean, there's
It's one of them water
Fine.
fruits.
Yep. Water.
It's a watermelon.
A little bit.
It's kind of like a peach.
It's not like an
kinda nice.
apple.
More like a
A
peach.
papple.
Like
It's fuzzy.
a peach bowl.
A
No,
papple.
a peach.
A peach.
Yeah, papple.
Anyways,
Papple is still the right word.
You find a few coconuts, which you know inside has something that you can drink for some type of liquid, but it's not going to sustain you for long enough to
Coconuts.
be good.
We should bring the coconuts back.
You bring back as
okay,
much as you
let's
can
put some
carry.
coconuts.
You come across a few extra barrels, some more wood. A couple of the two of the barrels are empty. Apparently, during the commotion, one of the tops came off. But you might be able to fashion a top for it to create the buoyancy that you're looking for. We'll say that you found like double what's right there on the map there. So you've got 4 barrels and a pretty significant amount of wood.
Okay.
To use.
We all probably have rope in our packs.
You find the captain's dead body that is currently gray, covered in crabs.
Can I check his body for
We're gonna
things?
check his body.
Check his
Clear
body.
the crabs. What do you?
You find
We're gonna check his body for crabs.
Gross.
you find a pouch with 100 gold in it.
Who finds
Who
it?
is?
We'll say that you find
We
it,
should take it
but
to
the
return
jingle
it to
jangle
the
of the
crew.
coins is so
My
loud
money does
it's
jingle
impossible to.
Okay.
My money don't jiggle.
I pick it up and just don't say anything for a second. And then I see you're making eye contact. I found what appears to be gold.
His
Split it.
Which we should bring back to make sure his family gets, right?
Who's family?
The
Absolutely.
captain?
Yeah.
In the meantime, we should split that up
Because it's kind of
in
heavy.
case we get separated,
Well, and it's also
and we need
heavy.
to purchase other means to get back to port to get it back to his family.
Totally.
So if you want to keep like an IOU, like ledger,
That sounds
And
like
then
a
we
good
can-
plan.
then we
Yes,
can figure that
makes
out.
a lot of sense.
I think that is a good idea, Minion.
You make a very good.
Endymion?
Did you call him Minion?
It's pronounced Endymion.
Endymion. Sounds good.
All
Thanks,
right,
Simon.
Each of you get 25 gold.
Yes.
You find an empty scabbard. His sword must have came loose in the commotion. Otherwise, there's not really much to be found there.
Do you want to say a few words over the departed's body?
Aluminium papple.
Don't steal my word.
Okay, just a few words.
Heartwarming.
You'll have to tell me about the god you serve. I'm not familiar
Don't
with your
serve any
traditions.
gods. Okay. Not a man of the book or the cloth.
Oh,
Man of the people.
How much gold did we have from our gambling
I don't
adventures?
understand what you mean.
I think you
Not a
lost.
holy
You lost
man.
about 4, I think, because she
Are
gave
you
you
a
3
holy
back.
woman or holy non-binary? Is that what you're suggesting?
Should have run stuff.
I can heal people.
Mm-hmm. So you're a man of God.
Sure.
Okay, yes, I'm glad we've cleared that up. Okay.
Thank God.
Okay.
All right, so you bring those resources back to the camp. The kids are playing with Reuven. They're like drawing pictures in the sand with a twig, and one's building a sandcastle. Like maybe the boy's building a sandcastle, or singing that song, which is a classic from Navuger.
Along with the
It is kind of a
pocket,
Canadian,
Let's go
you know,
to
it's
the
like-
mall
yeah,
sure.
today.
Yeah.
That's
All
also a number 1.
What's that a boot?
It's about a girl in a jean jacket.
Okay.
A boot.
So by now, Lord Harold and Girk have kind of fashioned. They've kind of removed some of the nails from the wood, so that you can reorient them in a way that should work. they found they used a sword to kind of pry out some of the nails. And so now you have some freestanding wood planks, 4 barrels, and they're gonna just probably keep working on that so that you guys can have all the resources you need to try and create some kind of boat or raft.
I'll probably leave with them my like crowbar, hammer, pitons.
Perfect. Yeah, hammer's gonna be very handy.
And definitely my rope.
Yeah, we all have rope.
You all have rope?
I think so.
Okay.
I don't know if does anybody know how to sew? We could. I have some extra clothes. There's textiles. We could try to make a little.
Anyone
sail.
proficient in survival? Nope. Are you guys all proficient in the exact same things?
You asked that last time. I'm
Probably.
pretty sure.
Our 2 in
Arcana,
survival.
Deception,
Okay.
history.
All right. Roll a survival check and see what. We'll see how.
D20?
Plus survival.
Oh, do it on here.
It's a new one.
They have new dice that are liquid filled with glitter.
They're so cool.
7?
Okay.
Not great, is it?
Okay.
A gentleman's 7.
That's fine. You know how to make like slip knots that could help, but you're not like. The good thing is,
What about a monk?
what am I thinking? Why am I even having you roll? You have a first mate of a pirate ship, or not pirate ship, a ship on board. They know how to
So
make.
she
They know how to
probably-
make knots very well.
Okay.
So yeah. Okay. Sorry.
She does only have one hand, so she can.
But she can
guide
tell you. Yeah.
She's giving me instructions,
Yeah.
if you
perfect.
will.
Do it with
the hole.
advantage.
Yeah.
How about that?
That's for.
Well, one more
Oh,
advantage.
so you know.
We already rolled one.
That's a 21?
Wow.
A
Okay.
gentleman's 21?
Okay, so you take what Reuven is saying extremely well. Like maybe you had some training at some point when you were young, and you're like, oh yeah, I remember this one, and you're kind of getting used to it again. And Reuven's able to help you kind of make knots that would really be applicable for holding this thing together. But you'll probably spend the rest of the day trying to craft this thing.
Unless, do we not have time to go down the other way? Probably not. We'll just want to stay here, right?
You can. It's up to you.
Do
Yeah, we could
think it's
leave
worth
these.
it?
Well,
It's certainly
Folks
not.
We're already over here.
It's not a 6-man job to take these things apart and put them.
Yeah, so we just gave them all of our materials. We could head down the rest of the.
Well, is Bastion?
other side.
Is Bastion going to be working on the raft, or like if you're doing the knots, you work on the raft?
Listen, if my sister is going somewhere, I'm also going.
How about this?
There's also
Reuven was like, she said, listen, I know how to do amazing things with rope, but not with one hand. So easy, Kyle.
Get it together.
yeah, she does.
She looks like she
So
Go in timeout. She does.
it's been a few hours, so you guys are probably hungry. You hand out the food that you found, the fruits. If you wanted to cook again, is anyone like trained in cooking? Does anyone have a backstory that would make sense that they would have cooking skills? No? Okay. All right.
I'm a really bad cook.
We are all proficient.
We're
in-
all at the same proficiency.
I can make chicken nuggets for the kids.
Yeah, and mac and cheese.
Mac and cheese.
Yeah.
I'm good
I
at that.
probably can do something like tea service.
I just said I have to test the dissertation so I can make it taste good, but I don't know how to
perfect.
make it.
All right. So the kids really don't want to eat more seafood.
Fishies.
I did not know what you just said.
It sounded like I did it, kids. Mom wants more feces.
Fishies.
Feces.
Sorry.
Oh,
Today
it's too
has gone
close.
off the rails.
Okay. So you cook it up. You
We're just
make
boiling crabs in hot water right now.
it, or you could make a grate or something over the. You could barbecue it.
Far.
Oh yeah. We've just got crabs over the fire right now, and so
It's probably not a good idea to
Coconut.
use your drinking water to cook.
no, which we don't have drinking water anymore.
You have like a
Coconut milk.
little bit left in whatever kind of skins you might have had.
Save that.
But it's going quick. The kids are constantly saying like, "Daddy, I'm thirsty," and like he has to continuously say like, "Sorry, we're in a tough way." It's a hard conversation to hear. Actually, it's kind of sad. And you can actually see on his face like he's kind of distraught.
Rightfully so.
He does. I mean, he's worried. He's starting to get worried. How about while you guys are eating, she shows you how to make those knots?
Great.
Sound good?
Well, there's
All right.
also the antique dealer that maybe she could work with him to help tie things in Girk.
Hmm.
Her. Sorry.
Arkaya is a girl.
Arkaya.
Yeah, she is useless with this stuff, but she's happy to pick things up and move them to other places. She has no fighting capacity whatsoever.
Good.
So
Is
then-
she
Great.
proficient in cooking?
No.
So as the little kids are complaining about their food, can I come over and talk with them and do my prestidigitation?
Mm-hmm. Yeah. What do you
So
make
I
their
tell
food
them-
taste like?
So I tell them to sit down and close their eyes, and I'm gonna bring them something much, much better. And I ask, what's your favorite meal? And I ask the little girl. Oh, I picture you.
Well, there's
acting as the
Ella.
little girl.
Ella's the
I
smallest.
asked Ella,
right?
Mhm.
what's her favorite meal?
Do we have mac and cheese in this world? Like something like that.
Why not?
Yeah,
Cheese.
noodles and cheese.
Noodles and cheese.
Okay, now
Noodles,
close your eyes.
cheese.
I mean,
Close your
macaroni and cheese. That's just milk and cheese and noodles.
Noodles and
And
macaronis.
then, do I have to roll or do anything for prestidigitation?
Nope.
Okay, cool.
Just happens.
So I tell her to close her eyes, and I hand her a crab. But here I say, now here is your mac and cheese, your cheese and noodles. Just keep your eyes closed, and now take a bite of the cheese and noodles. That's exactly what anyone would do.
Truly, someone that has a parent is a parent.
Try it again. It'll still taste like noodles.
Reluctantly, I'm gonna like out of the corner, like make a little kind of like magical bell sound as they take bites to make it like.
Oh,
like a
magical?
Pavlov dog kind of situation.
Make it seem magical for the kids.
Oh, okay.
Just like,
Aw.
she loves it. She loves it.
I thought you were like training them to like.
Yeah.
Salivate at the sound of crabs.
Ding. No, just like I don't know, make it like kind of like
Fun.
soft bells.
Sure.
So
Oh,
it's like
nice.
soothing for the kids.
They just had a nice
Oh.
little soothing.
Turns out Endymion does have a heart.
For kids,
What?
maybe.
Turn my eyes black for a second.
I'm not scared of you, bro.
It's more important, impressive magic.
Yeah, I've seen
Um,
way more impressive magic.
Okay, so after the lunch and, kind of talking about what you found, or maybe even during lunch, Girk's going to say,
So, are we ever going to talk about what happened? The blasts and the tidal wave and the red flash of electric. It looked like lightning, but in a cloud kind of a thing.
Nah.
It hit me full, like I was treading water as the red lightningy burst, and I could feel it go through me, and I felt different. And ever since then, I haven't been able to cast many of my spells that I used to be able to cast.
Would we ever have
What
heard of
about
anything
us?
like that?
Or were we underwater? We saw it.
you were all
Underwater.
underwater, surrounded by
serpent.
darkness, and saw the
eye
serpent
turned black.
great one, but you did see the crackly wave go over you, but none of you felt what
And would any of us be
Exactly.
familiar with what that crackly red would be?
It's weird that you say that, Gert, because we were under the water.
And breathing water, which was fucking cool.
That was pretty crazy.
Did you ever learn about that at your Silver Academy?
No, I could go try it again.
Yeah, why don't you?
I
I've heard
think
that
that
breathing water is not a great idea.
why don't when we get back to civilization, then you can try breathing water when there's a lifeguard around and not when we're in an extremely dire situation and trying out new.
Put it on our notes.
Okay.
Gyrus, write this down.
Gyrus, Captain's log. Stardate on the beach.
Pick up the
The children are annoying, but I've
a
got
scrap of wood and just like
The little kid
got
hears that you said
experiments
that
to
and
do.
just kicks your leg.
need to see
Cyrus.
if I
Captain's
can
log.
breathe
Gyrus
water.
looks over at Lord
Can
Harold,
you breathe
who
water?
goes,
I squint back.
he goes back to his kids.
You're breathing water. That's not possible.
No.
Oh,
You're not
It was weird.
merfolk.
It wasn't.
Are you merfolk?
What,
sorry.
are we merfolk?
Merfolk?
You're not.
Merfolk?
No.
Merfolk?
Would have been
like
great.
a
You've met our
merman?
folks.
This
No, it would've been
Merman
cool.
is a merfolk. Not that that's gonna come up.
I just
Not that
happen
you're
to have
that already.
Says, well, that's strange. I can't imagine that just simply being underwater is the only thing that would have saved you from.
I mean, there was a giant, like, underwater snake.
Well, there's lots of sea creatures.
Oh, this was, like, deeply alarming. Like, I mean, you saw it too, right?
So no one here
I think
can
so.
think of any reason that these events occurred.
I've got some new magic stuff. Apparently, I can bestow.
I'm proficient in
Oh.
history. I can make a history check. See if there's any story of anything that has happened in the past similar.
I don't
Yeah,
think it's
I've heard of
working.
creatures like that before.
No.
I will not let you
Okay.
roll on that.
Sure.
I will not.
I mean, it could
like-
simply be like, this has never happened before, so no one's ever going to tell a story.
Yeah, that's why
Sure.
I could have explained more as to why. You
Sure,
can't
yeah,
do
no, I mean,
that
it makes
because
sense, like-
this has never happened as
Yeah.
far as you would know.
Sure.
Yeah. It's also like the main plot of the story, so I don't want to
Right,
be
it's
like,
just like-
here's what happened.
I rolled a 20.
Good roll. Here's the story.
I rolled a 20.
Hi,
Do we
everybody.
know where the bad guy is now? Like,
Yeah, I rolled a
Can I
gentleman's
roll
20.
for
Natural 20.
in-game content?
All right.
The game is over tonight.
Yeah. So mostly I just wanted to see if you guys wanted to talk about it, with people or that kind of thing. Give you the opportunity because I never gave you the opportunity to talk about it.
I mean, it seems pretty unusual.
I would say, when's the last time a tsunami occurred?
I don't
Especially one from whatever the 9 hells that was.
Listen, I normally live in the mountains, so I don't really know.
You can make a history check on the tsunamis.
Oh.
ooh, 21.
Okay.
A gentleman's 21.
Gentlemen, I don't have to say it every time.
Yes.
I'm going to use a word
Only
that
when he rolls
everyone
a
loves. In the annals of history.
Why?
I don't think that's how it's pronounced, Kyle.
It's totally that. In the annals of history, you know that tsunamis typically occur based on cataclysmic events like earthquakes, volcanic eruptions, the meteor strike that occurred. Pull up the picture here.
Killed
yeah,
off
we've
all
got
the
maps.
dinosaurs.
Yep, that's what I was gonna say.
Wait, really?
Where are you? No. This
No, the one that
meteor
caused
strike
the-
down
Oh,
here
right.
that caused the barren desert to occur. Because this used to be pretty
Forgot
lush,
about that.
just like this.
Mm-hmm.
But with the explosion and the dust and the ash and the destruction and fire, the soil oxidized from the sun and is no longer inhabitable by forests.
Mhm.
So that created a tidal wave of epic proportions. But there's a mountain range that pretty much protected the rest of the realm. So yeah, doesn't seem to be in line with what you have read.
That a tsunami. Sorry.
That a tsunami would occur without some sort of geological event
Gotcha.
or something that makes the ground shake a whole bunch. This seemed to. It's nothing like any of the other stories or histories.
It seemed
Well,
as
I
though
know
it
about-
pushed the...
Yeah,
like it was
there was
like a blast.
There, something from inside the wilds.
If I'm
Oh, yeah, I can
proficient
do that
in
sometimes.
perception,
Hmm?
since I have high perception and I'm
What?
proficient in perception, would I be able to
Can you show me?
glean anything from
Once
it?
they-
From
Like,
so perception is used for noticing things that are around you.
Oh, okay,
Like
so I
seeing
didn't,
like an animal trail.
so I
or-
didn't notice anything unusual besides the fact that the whole thing was unusual.
No, it was a huge there was
Like
was
you were just
nothing
like, wow, that's
small.
weird.
There was nothing small that you might have
Okay.
missed or anything.
It was just a
Yeah.
big shock.
It was kind of like this. You could willingly fail to save if you like. What do you want to roll against?
I don't know. What are you doing?
I'm gonna push you back with a wall of force.
Okay, I'm probably gonna roll a save just
Yeah, roll it.
because.
DC 13 strength.
That is a 6.
A gentleman's 6.
So I'm gonna push you
Only
back
when he rolls a 6.
You are
5
twins.
feet.
Every
Like
guy rolls a 6.
Burst of force.
It was sort of like that, yeah, I guess. And then there was the giant wave
Yeah.
after,
Well,
after that.
Big.
if I am remembering right, there were three waves of something. There was the explosive one, and we remember hearing that loud boom, and that's
Yeah.
when all the birds in the entire jungle, it seemed, flew overhead, almost blacking out the sun. You recall that?
A volcano,
There's
perhaps?
a lot of birds.
Following that was the sort of slow push that pushed our ship over.
Oh yeah.
And that's what, that was pretty. You remember that? It actually
Yes,
pushed.
I remember that.
It was
one.
such a
Yeah.
powerful, slow moving push, even.
So what we're learning is it definitely wasn't Endymion that did it.
Well, did we think it was?
I didn't, but someone thought it was.
And you notice, like,
Clearly.
Mind do it.
No.
That's certainly not an option.
No. No.
all of the trees that are still slightly standing following the tsunami are all like broken or pushed down in the same direction. Like they're all just straight toward where, away from where.
Oh,
where it's
yeah.
from. Also.
Yeah, we know.
Yeah. And then there was the red electric kind of cloudy wave. Like I described in like what in movies isn't like an EMP. It's like,
Change color in the intro.
Will it? If this is something that's never occurred before, then I don't know that we have any answers.
We've also never heard of anything like this, so
Well, I simply wanted to put it out there and see what you thought.
I mean, maybe when we get back to civilization, we could like do some research about it and like.
I'm sure there are many experts probably looking into it. I can't, considering how huge this was, it'll be investigated. So.
Yeah.
But you should definitely follow up on it. Any
you-
door of curiosity that's opened, you should certainly walk through.
Oh boy.
Boring.
I mean, if you think it's that big, don't you think people would be coming out to this island to come investigate?
Well, I already spent the whole day making this raft, so I would love to get on the raft
I
and
don't-
go.
And I don't think it came from the island.
Where do you think it came from?
I mean, it was
Much
almost
farther behind?
it was almost a straight line as far as the eye could see. Do you remember?
Yes.
And
Probably
so
from
in
something
that
much,
way,
much bigger.
much bigger, much further away.
Say the Halber Heights, perhaps.
Perhaps that would make sense.
I bet it would be.
Why?
Because it came from smart.
Wow.
All right,
If
well,
we're getting on our if we're getting on our raft, which way are we facing?
you're facing south. You're on the bottom of the.
So we'd be heading towards what we all think directionally.
You're heading to like. So you're in
Another
one of these
resort.
tiny little islands down here. You're
Yeah.
gonna pop over to another tiny little island.
Okay.
That might have a port. A little.
Where's Moana when we need her?
Totally.
Is anyone savvy? Does anyone have a compass that could actually?
No, I don't think there's compasses in this
Built
world.
into me. Just kidding.
Who needs one?
I
His head, the top
I
of
can
his head.
always tell
I mean,
magnetic north.
you can kind of tell, based
We
on
have
what
an
the sun
idea of
is.
the base
Yeah.
of where we
Right.
came.
Yeah.
Okay. So are we
So,
gonna keep
like-
looking for survivors?
It just
The other
doesn't
direction.
seem
One more
like they're.
last.
Okay.
Okay,
I
fine.
forgot.
Try to swim tomorrow. Yeah.
So like survivors or no? Did we find any?
We should-
All right, so everybody's done eating. Yep. You're gonna walk down the other directions.
Definitely look for more survivors.
You come across the same dead bodies that you saw the day before.
Yeah.
Can we check them?
Oh, let's
You,
stay.
this time you check them. You find 20 gold total. 5 apiece.
5.
So, IOUs, buddy.
Don't you worry. I'm
Yeah.
keeping track of all of
We'll
the
figure out a way to wipe
Yes,
that
okay.
memory later. Sorry, so it's 10 each?
5 each.
It was 20. Yeah, it's
5, 10,
divided by
15,
four.
20.
I'm not here to do math.
Here to
Or the
roll
dice.
Or
dice.
think critically.
So who were the bodies that we found? Do we know?
Do you want me to? Okay.
This is important
are
for
they-
Tyrus.
Is it?
Okay. There was a half elf named Airdan,
Okay.
Airdan.
Oh, for the log.
Last name
You told me.
No.
Tyrus, write this down.
Valgyr, Valjyre.
Okay.
Do you know any of these humans?
Was he the one
Um,
of 20 gold?
I'll say overall you found 20 gold.
Okay.
Yes, we would have known them on the boat.
Maybe on them you found like 7
They were
gold.
just
Okay.
they're
Okay.
evil, right?
You found a human Grig Draper.
Greg Draper. This is a good
Don
time.
Draper's
On that you
Yeah.
found another like 6 gold.
You did this. You did this.
And then
Tyrus, write this down.
finally an elf named Fulred, Folred, Zilric, Zylric,
They all have identification on them.
with
You're pulling it
the
up and reading
remaining
it.
7 gold.
Okay. Sounds good. Got it.
Okay. No sign of Lady. Don't tell
Lady
me.
Beth.
Sorry, but you can tell me.
Ingrid.
Ingrid, yes. Lady Ingrid Veps. Right. No sign of Lady Ingrid. You go as far as you possibly can before it's time to come back. No one kind of discussed when you were going to try and make this little paddle journey. Maybe the next day.
I probably would have been like, yeah, probably wait till morning.
Okay.
First thing in the morning.
Yeah, when the water's
like
calm.
10 a.m.
All right. You said you have the highest perception, right?
Yes.
You see
Oh.
on your way a head pop up out of the ocean. Looks something like
Oh
Yay!
goodness gracious.
I'm only showing the head on purpose.
It's just the tiny.
Looks like a mermaid.
No. No, no, no,
No, thank you.
It's a hard nope for me.
You don't
see that?
it, though.
Oh, we
Do
don't
you
see
see
it.
it?
Okay, she sees it.
She's the
She's
only
the
one.
I don't see it yet. Just gonna go back to being delightfully unpleased with the beach.
As you continue on, you see 2 of them this next time. As you're headed away from camp, you see 2 of them kind of
And
pop
do you
up,
just not say anything
notice
to
you,
anyone?
pop back down.
No, I mean, I think I gotta. So, there's some faces in the water.
What?
Yeah.
Say what?
Did you find
Say
some?
what?
Did you find some rum at some point?
What?
The coconut's getting me.
I will.
Caring?
I will say
What do
that
you
one of the
mean?
barrels is filled with rum.
And I have been drinking it out of a little flask this whole time.
What?
I'm sorry, what?
Yeah. Yeah.
Have you actually been drinking it?
Oh, if I found it for sure.
Okay, make a Constitution saving throw.
Great, that's fun. Okay.
Of course, she's not going to share with me.
Thank you.
13.
13.
Saving throw,
Oh.
which is on the top.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
Oh,
Okay.
actually, no, I think my saving throws are here.
Oh, okay.
13.
Still 13.
Okay,
Sorry, the new
13.
order of things.
Okay.
It's already fine.
you're fine.
Great. Oh, what?
So, just thought it would be useful information for us to know that it's like a little fish person head. I've seen it like 3 times. Maybe there's 2 of them.
Like a person?
Not,
When you
I
say
mean,
a fish
not
person head.
like a head like mine, but it's got little fins.
But like,
Mer people?
and like,
Do I know anything about mer people?
Okay, well, it's not a
What in your
shark.
backstory would make it?
I went to-
that it would
I
make
went to
sense
the Golden Oak University Academy.
Under
study,
the water.
to study merfolk.
Multiverse.
In the Merfolk City.
Unless you have either nature or survival, I'm not going to give
Okay.
you. I'm not going to go.
So
+1 survival.
I'm not really sure.
And even survival. I don't know. It's weird. I mean, what do you usually, if you're DMing, what do you usually have them roll for?
For monsters,
Yeah.
usually nature,
History.
or history,
can come
depending
up.
on what
Yeah.
it is.
Proficient in history.
But this isn't really. I mean,
Arcane.
It's
like
not. Yeah.
history would be good for what vampires, things that
Learning
have
the
lots of
lore.
lore about them.
I see.
Merfolk don't
Yeah.
have lore?
We don't know. That
You don't
this
know
is
that this is a merfolk.
He
But-
didn't look welcoming.
Wait, so you
Okay.
are proficient in history?
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
That's the sage background. All she did was study lore.
I will say, go ahead and roll. Go ahead and roll history check. Because it's fun to roll dice.
Yeah.
It is
know.
13.
Could be merfolk.
Yeah.
It might be.
Or is it a
Might
shark?
You're
not
also
be.
a little tipsy.
Okay,
You're
well,
like,
it definitely
Yeah,
had a
you're
But you,
face.
you have no
That
idea.
could be a lot
I
of
drank
things.
anything.
You don't know.
Okay,
You don't know
so
Hey, you don't know that.
it definitely wasn't a shark because it had a face. Had a face. So,
So,
I'm
like, a
thinking not a
person?
shark.
Was it just a person floating around that just got a bit
Oof.
iffy? They could be real swollen at this point.
Oh, man.
If it's a person,
Possibly-
we should go and find out.
But it
We should go and
popped
get
up and then popped back down. So I'm.
So it was alive?
It seemed like it,
Oh,
but
no.
Well,
Oh no.
when you say it didn't look friendly, what was unfriendly about it?
made this kind of face.
That does look unfriendly, I think.
Yeah.
You breathe underwater.
Do you want me to go check
Well,
it out?
Endymion said he can breathe underwater. So maybe
Endymion
you
said
should
he can
go.
try.
I'll go talk to them.
Yeah, perfect. Why
Bad
don't you
idea.
guys
Do
do
this.
How about we
Is
go
it
together?
I think that was a bad choice.
I think let's let
Are you
Endymion
drunk?
find
It was a
out.
bad choice.
No.
You're a
Well,
bad
listen.
choice.
Pull it together.
Everything
You
about
guys
it.
are on mostly an empty stomach.
I've had like 2 shots.
You're just.
I think this is a bad choice. I
I
think all of
can-
it's a bad choice. I don't like the beach.
We know.
I'll go check it out. I'll go see what we're talking.
I thought
talking
Endymion said he could breathe underwater. Why don't we let him try? It's not like he's bringing anything to the
But you're
sport.
like full metal though, so if like something bit you, probably it's not that bad.
Don't get bit.
I can feel pain.
Really?
You can?
I think you should be able to bleed. I think you should be able
I like ooze. Sure.
And if
Yeah.
it bleeds,
I think you should
kill
be
it.
able to bleed.
Yeah.
No, it's all
Anyway.
me.
Green blood.
Anyway.
It's not a solo.
You're like,
Okay, I'm just gonna walk into the water.
okay.
Oh boy.
All right.
What do my robot eyes see?
Oh my god.
Oh no! Oh
How
no!
far are you walking into the water, buddy?
All right.
As far as I need to see what's going on.
Oh my god.
Are you going with him?
I guess.
You can breathe
Are you,
underwater?
are you gonna try to breathe?
You have a spell that does that?
I don't know.
No, he's
He's
just
No,
talking
he
about
just
when we
thinks
were
the
down-
serpent
Oh.
gave him powers because he's dumb.
I've been getting new healing powers. And so I'm just like, maybe I can breathe underwater. Just joking.
Make a intelligence. Okay.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure that's not.
Like,
I do not have that ability. no.
okay. Because there is water breathing, I think, spell.
Oh yeah,
Um,
I'm sure there are,
there's
but yeah,
Okay.
No, he's
I wasn't
just
sure
being
if you actually took that.
facetious.
So. Okay.
That would be a really cool power.
So you start walking into the ocean. Down you go, and you see half of the ship that you were on down below, in the distance.
Okay.
At this point, the silt and sediment has filtered down, and this is usually extremely clear water in the area. And so you can see off in the distance the shape of the bow of the ship.
Okay.
You also see some creatures that are like kind of poking around it. Some fish, but you do see slightly above you.
Oh, you got done that fast.
He just
Bees.
walked
Just
like
walk.
a hippo.
These creatures holding spears.
Hmm.
Oh, they're cool. They're really
Is that a
cool.
merfolk? He's so scary.
Can I do would I recognize them? by
Why
any
does he
means?
have legs and
I
a
have
tail?
history.
I
I
don't
don't
like
have
it.
nature.
Based on their, I'll just say based on their look, they look pretty aggressive.
Yeah. I don't think
they-
they're out there.
They've
They
got
notice.
tails.
They notice you. They make some strange noises back at each other. It's a language that you don't understand.
Gurgle.
Yeah.
How'd you know?
And
Don't just
they
read them.
slowly turn and swim toward the ship. As one of them turns, you see in the belt a sword that looks very familiar. It is
Ooh.
Lord Harold's sword.
Oh, I'm going after it.
Oh. Eyebrow raised. That was great.
Okay.
So
Well,
we just
don't
see
know any
we just
of
see
this.
Sir Gyrus just go farther and farther
I
away,
was-
like we can't see him anymore.
Yeah, he's beyond your sight.
He's
at this
like a
point.
hippo. He doesn't need to swim. He just walks on the bottom.
Shit.
Okay, so they swim toward the ship, and you continue walking up to it.
You don't have to breathe. I don't know.
Sweet.
I mean, you would know when something is too dangerous for yourself, right? If there was
probably
if there were like 30 of them or something,
Yeah.
you would be like,
I'll be able to
okay,
assess
let's...
the situation, but
Okay.
I saw the sword.
I wasn't sure how you were playing this. I'm like, right.
And
I'm gonna go rip
goodbye,
up some
Sir
frog
Gyrus.
legs. What are you talking about?
All right. Well, all right. So you go toward the ship, and you can see that it looks like they're kind of plundering a little bit. They're poking around and plundering. There are 4 of them that you can see.
Oh, what a cool shipwreck.
Then, over on the distance, you see a couple of these creatures looking on.
Ooh, really, really cool. Oh, I love this underwater world.
And they seem much calmer and less erratic than the other creatures that you saw. You know enough about merfolk that they seem to be sort of neutral creatures. This suits the idea of merfolk better than what that other creature was.
Yeah. Okay. I'm gonna.
So they're watching, they're kind of
Yeah.
watching, kind of like with their weapons, not really sure about from what you can tell, what's going on.
Are they on the opposite side?
So you are walking toward the ship,
Yeah.
and they are kind of hiding behind some coral.
Cool. I'm gonna try and get over to them.
Okay.
Not necessarily super sneaky because I don't necessarily want to surprise them.
Sure. You make eye contact. They notice you, and you make eye contact with them, and they kind of get taken
I
aback.
guess I'm underwater.
That was great.
You don't seem aggressive, and so they're not gonna run away from you.
Sure.
What language do they speak? They do speak Common. They speak Common,
They speak Nabubu.
and also Aquan.
Oh,
it's
Aquan.
That's a good word.
Oh.
Yep.
Okay, well, I'm
Nice
gonna go
of
up to them. Hello.
They're just kind of. Here's a
Hanging out.
picture of their full body, real quick.
Oh, yeah, give me that full body.
Yeah, but
Okay.
of any of us, you can actually speak underwater.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Give me this kind
No verbal.
Just vibrations, bro.
Oh,
Out of the
hello.
water and air.
Here's sort of
they're
what they.
so cool.
Here's sort of what they.
Oh, they're
Oh my
pretty.
gosh, I love it.
Hello.
All right. And she says, "What are you, creature?"
I'm Sir Gyrus.
I don't
What's
have.
your
I don't
name?
have her phone names for them.
Oh.
She tells you her name.
Oh, that's a lovely name.
Thanks.
You're welcome. What are
I love her.
you doing here?
We're watching the Sahwagin.
Are they your friend?
No,
Okay, good.
they are no one's friends.
Good to know. Good to know. They have something that I need to get back?
What do you need back?
Well, if we're close enough to still see them, I'm going to point to the one that has the sword.
Sure.
Well, that one there has a sword that belongs to my master, and I need to retrieve it.
I see.
Pretty much it might be the most important thing to do for me right now.
Right now.
And what?
I'm just letting you know I saw that you were just kind of watching, and I didn't want to step on your fins or potentially cause hostility with you.
Unless they attack, we will not attack them.
So if I asked you to help me get it back, you wouldn't help?
What might you offer for our help?
That's an excellent question. What would you want? I've never met people like you, so I don't know what you're into.
We've never met people like you. We don't know what you offer.
That's a fair point. I have some gold. Do you like gold?
She speaks to her friend in that language you don't know, which is Aquan. I wish I could give you an example of what that might sound. Feel free to improvise what this conversation sounds like. Yep, just a lot of blub blub blubs.
That's the conversation the Mirthfolk just had.
All right. How much gold would you give
Well, I have 40
for
gold.
our help?
I have 40 gold pieces.
What are you carrying on you that they can see?
I have a rapier and I guess if I carried my wooden barrel top as with me, I have that.
You probably have to keep that down.
Okay.
I don't know. Yeah, that's what I have.
She says, steel is very hard for us to find. Your weapon, we would take that for helping you.
Oh, well, if we get back the other one, sure, yeah.
Your terms are acceptable. I'll go gather. She says she's gonna go gather a couple more people.
Great. Oh, okay, great. That sounds like a plan.
Okay.
I'll just be here.
Okay. You guys can fight underwater, by the way.
Back on the beach, we're kind of freaking out about how long he's been
I mean,
gone.
like, I figure we're, like, far enough away, but, like, kind of at the surface, just like... He's talking to the water people!
So yeah, you can't
Yeah,
There's
like,
light bulbs!
quite see.
You could breathe underwater.
I can't!
No one is shocked or surprised to learn that.
I'm just sitting on the beach listening to you.
I think we're
Interesting.
pretty far out, though.
Oh, okay.
Yell louder.
Just so you know,
Wait, we can fight underwater?
a creature can hold their breath a number of minutes equal to 1 plus its Constitution modifier. What's your Constitution modifier?
3 minutes. 2.
1 plus?
2.
Okay, you can hold your breath for 3 minutes. Have you ever tried to hold your breath for 3 minutes?
Long
Kate
time.
Winslet can do it.
Kate Winslet can do it.
And in combat, that's 30 rounds.
Oh.
Yeah.
Wow!
Yeah,
That's
you
a
can,
lot of
you can
rounds.
have an entire
Fight underwater.
that's longer than your Curse of Strahd von Zarevich combat. So yes, you
Yeah.
can hold your breath for the entire time combat occurs.
That is absurd.
But
It is
movement
absurd.
is
100% absurd.
or less. Is it,
Kind of
is it
absurd.
half
Well, your swimming speed, swimming speed.
Oh, I have no idea what swings.
walking? Which would
I
be
would
less.
imagine it's probably half.
Unless you have
Climbing
some
speed
crazy
and
shit going
swimming
on.
speed is usually half your normal walking speed. So yeah, 15 feet.
And walking speed is 40. I'm a ninja.
Yeah, you can swim.
Now,
walking speed's fine.
Girl
Oh,
can
you
swim.
fast.
I'm
underwater
a ninja.
How do you know
fighting
that?
in
He
5e.
just said exactly.
Underwater combat. When adventurers pursue, let's see, when making a melee attack, a creature that doesn't have a swimming speed, which you don't, has disadvantage on attack rolls. So you're going to have a disadvantage on attack rolls unless the weapon is a dagger, javelin, short sword, spear, or trident. Does anyone have any of those things? Probably not.
I've got daggers.
Okay. A ranged weapon automatically misses a target beyond the weapon's normal range. So, does anyone have a
I
ranged
have a
weapon?
crossbow.
We have
I have
crossbows.
darts, but
You wouldn't use a crossbow. You use your Eldritch Blast.
Throw a dart underwater.
Yeah, it's about 15.
Beetle.
It's about 15 feet for a dart, I think.
What about magic underwater?
And even it's fine. There's no
Yeah.
disadvantage
Sweet.
or anything like that from
But
magic.
even if you do you have to speak to do it.
For a ranged attack underwater, you do have disadvantage on the attack unless it's a crossbow, a net, really,
Yeah, you thrown it in.
or a weapon that is thrown like a javelin. So if it's a bow and arrow, you have disadvantage and you can't shoot past normal distance.
Okay. But if you're doing magic that isn't vocally spoken, probably just fine.
Creatures underwater have resistance to fire damage. Surprise.
What? Can I retcon that when they went off to get their people, I went up to the surface to talk to them?
Good
Absolutely.
retcon.
Oh,
Okay.
I don't know if there was a retcon. We kind of stopped at the end of the conversation.
I mean, I told them I'll stay here, but
Oh, you did? Okay.
yeah,
Sorry, I missed that.
I'll just.
Yes, you go and get your friends that will sneakily swim toward the Sawagin. All right.
I mean,
so
if you
let's pull
want
up.
to, I'll be like, there are some. There are merfolk down here if you want to see them,
I do.
and also there are not merfolk.
So was the scary
You
one
guys-
the merfolk?
No.
Or like no?
No, the scary ones are the bad ones, and they're trying to take the stuff off of the shipwreck.
Great.
And I kind of need to get something from it.
What do you
And-
need?
I need a sword.
Well, who? You already have a rapier. What's the
No,
deal?
it's a family sword. It's an
Oh.
important sword. It's more important.
God, Gyrus. Okay.
And also, so that's what I'm gonna do
Make a
now.
wisdom check.
If you want to join me, I guess. I know you all have to breathe, so it's a little bit different for you. But if you want to, I'm gonna go back down now. Okay, bye.
Make a wisdom check.
No. 19.
Okay. It may be worth doing this, if only for whatever resources you might find in the ship.
Did you tell us that the ship's down here?
Yeah.
Oh, interesting. We could probably find some.
You can't breathe underwater.
I can try.
We could probably find some good resources down in that ship.
Alright, let's just listen. Gyrus has been like a really big help, so I'm thinking we should just help him out.
Okay.
I've been really swimming a lot, so I think I could be of assistance.
You've been swimming
A lot. I swim a lot.
Do you want to give us a signal down
Like I've
there?
been swimming
Go
laps.
down?
You've been
Recently?
like you've been training.
Yes,
Sure.
like
All
for
go
I've been training for
Sure.
this like triathlon.
Just swim out to where
Maybe
I am.
we just all go down.
So
You-
I think
You
I
figure
think
you could
I
probably
think
swim
you can-
kind of close to the area
you're a good swimmer.
and then
I
swim
am
down.
really good swimmer.
I'm nowhere near like your swimming capacity, like capabilities, but I think I could like keep it.
Okay. You guys ready?
Yep.
All right. So you swim out into the on
We take
above
a,
the water.
a barrel and pull it down for air.
Do a diving bell.
Do you know how hard it is to pull?
That's so hard.
Physically
it's not possible.
So what they do
It's
in
not
Pirates of the
even though Paris
Caribbean is not
Caribbean is
real.
there, yeah, it's not real. It's correct.
Mythbusters was just like, nah.
No, it's dumb. We're skipping this one. All right, so you swim out a little ways.
Disney lied to me.
God.
There are also not undead creatures that are cursed.
They're
with,
not?
No.
What the fuck? What are we even playing then?
I don't know. I don't know.
I'm done.
All right, so we're going to kind of just be in the water. This is going to be water
Oh,
over here.
Well, this could be the
I don't have a
shipwreck.
map that's.
Oh man, I don't know.
Yeah, that's a good idea.
that's a good I mean, I have to use my imagination.
Tap
and
this
Dungeons and
until it's blue.
Dragons.
Unbelievable.
Go ahead and draw like a squiggly line halfway across the ship to show that it's just the front half of the ship. The ship got broken in half.
Okay,
So it's just the front half of the
we
ship.
just want a little squiggly line.
Yeah, there you go.
You were so nervous for me to do that.
So
I
the
was just
front,
making sure we know the way we're going.
so the front half of the ship is on the bottom of the ocean there.
so we're only. This is the only part we can
Yeah.
see.
Yeah.
And this is in the deep, dark depths.
Yeah. You don't know where that. Yeah, exactly where that is.
Okay, good.
All right, so go ahead and move your people over there.
The knights are getting it.
All right. So you're kind of treading water in the distance a little bit.
Yes.
The merfolk come back with 4 of them. Wait, how many do I have here? No, I don't know. 5 of them.
5
You
merfolk.
bring in
Wait, 4. Sorry,
4
4.
merfolk. One for
4
each
more
of
folk.
us.
I only have 1 merfolk, but pretend those are merfolk.
Yeah, they look
I
merfolky.
love her.
No.
I want to be a merfolk. We'll talk about that later,
There are
offline.
4 Sahwagin. Move them closer to where you guys are. In fact, move them a ways away. Yeah.
What about these guys?
Go ahead and put them like
These
roundabouts
guys are
that
on the boat.
area.
They're on the
This
boat.
guy.
Yeah.
They're on the boat.
Put one inside the boat.
They're in the boat.
There you go. Perfect. Those 3 are
Great,
kind
so
of
we're,
standing
like,
guard while
permeating.
another one kind of plunders whatever they might be able to find in there.
Look how cool she is.
She's the leader of these merfolks.
I love
Okay.
her.
So Gyrus put them with the merfolk.
And we're not sneaking in, we're just coming away.
We're technically coming across.
You're
coming
way
from the
above.
surface.
Here.
So like, you can
just
just
get
keep us
you.
here, and we'll just do a vertical speed.
Oh, he's
I'm not gonna.
We'll just do a vertical
Yeah.
speed.
No,
It'll be
it's
quick.
fine.
Yeah.
We're right here.
We're gonna pretend that you guys are all gonna fight on the floor of the
Yeah.
ocean
Yeah.
for simplicity's sake.
We grab a big heavy rock,
Yeah.
dive in. But that means we swam with that big heavy rock all the way up there.
Okay.
It's hard.
Great.
But
We have
your
to do bricks.
your adventures.
Yes, when
All
I was
right.
a
It's been
lifeguard.
working out.
Let's do this.
So go ahead and roll initiative.
it on.
What if
I'm
I
not gonna
initiative?
have you roll stealth because I don't know how you can be stealthy in this kind
Yeah,
of situation.
it's like the
so.
ocean.
I mean, I'd try. But...
Swim casually. How many more folk did I say? 3. Here, we can make those. Sahwagin.
Yeah. I'm like, how much
You just, it looks
It's
different.
I know, so
Yeah.
do I.
But now that you have the
These are-
oversized.
Yeah, strength,
But it's
dexterity,
just
constitution.
like
Not intuition.
Just a...
No. That's
Yeah,
initiative.
sure.
There is no
I get
intuition.
it.
I don't
Yeah.
think. Oh, I'm sorry.
No,
that's
it's intelligence.
intelligence.
Okay, see, where's my
You're
initiative?
right.
You know what they say about big guys?
Mm.
Big
I
roll.
think your intelligence.
Your initiative is your dex.
Okay,
So
Cool.
just add your dex to it.
sounds good. Maybe I just don't have enough shit yet.
Dex is
Yeah.
so too.
I would put the red battle, but I think we're underwater.
Alright, so Gyrus, initiative.
A gentleman's 3.
Oof.
No, only gentlemen's when it's a 6 these days.
And Endymion,
14.
No, I don't know. I don't know where that roll came from.
Simone,
Guess that's what I keep saying. 15.
and Baz.
Because that's
A
what
gentleman's
the first time I
13.
did it. No,
I
only
think
the
it's only
6.
6s.
I've been saying it every
even
time.
knows anymore.
I said we gotta save it just for the 6.
Why?
Because that was the first one you rolled when he said gentleman's 6.
I'm not even on the tracker now. It's so low. Yeah.
You can't magically fix that.
Not from this far away.
I just wanted to see.
That's why I want the claw. The little, just a long stick to push things around.
You need like the craps stick.
Yeah, that's what I want.
Which really just looks like it's just like a back scratcher that's
Uh-huh.
here, right?
If you could have it with a little
want
bit
a
of
back
a
scratcher.
squeeze.
I need to give you a
With,
back
yeah,
scratcher.
tongs.
Yeah.
I'm itchy as we speak.
Okay, so first up is going to be Simone, followed by Endymion, followed by Bastion, followed by Enemy 1.
Shit.
Followed by.
Oh, I'm sorry, I didn't roll for the merfolk.
Merfolk, my favorite folk, got gills.
And they swim underwater.
Bring it home.
They got gills, 6 fucking gills. Breathing underwater
Okay.
a little bit better than in
Perfect.
Just a little bit.
Just a little bit.
All right. The Sahwagin see you. Also, do you prefer the big picture of the colored, this one, or the one that shows their full body?
The chick with the full body
Full
is
body.
better for me, but I don't.
Plus they're like facing each other, so like adversarially.
Okay.
She's mystical magical. I like her a lot.
And she really matches this thing really well.
Okay. First up is Simone, followed by
What's
Endymion.
happening? Why would I want or be interested in attacking? So we're just dropping it.
Gyrus came to get us.
All right, so Gyrus swims up and says, now the merfolk are ready. You swim down to meet the merfolk, and you guys are going to go this direction. So
But I mean, nothing is of a threat yet, right?
We are not.
you're going to go
We're
attack
fighting
this
this out.
Sahwagin.
We know what they are.
We're gonna go attack him. So, this is you, right?
I mean, if you're asking for motivation, you wanted to get the stuff on the boat.
Yep.
This is you.
There you go.
And they just look like they're guarding
She
the
needs
boat.
motivation. Like,
Otherwise, if you're, I mean, we're not threatened right now. They're not attacking us, but does someone have a problem with them?
Didn't start out by doing the Armor of Shadows.
Oh no, we are assuming that
like
it's
I
always
did it
up.
or-
It's always up. It's at will with no
Just
cost,
say it.
so you just always have
We
it.
assume you
Cool.
wake up and
You may as well just change your AC to 15.
Sweet. How far away do you think we'd be? Within
We're gonna say
120 feet?
We're gonna say you guys are at even level
Cool.
because I don't want to deal with.
Yeah, at even level.
No, this is your thing.
Yeah.
Okay.
And that's, close enough that I am just gonna go ahead and do an Eldritch Blast.
Okay,
Right at this fella right in the front.
you do that.
The one that looks the scariest.
blast him.
That's okay.
Blast him.
He does. Alright.
Do it, baby. What are you laughing at?
Oh, just
Alright.
message from William.
Oh.
12 to hit?
12 to hit the Sahwagin is exactly enough.
Nice.
Pizza.
Alright, so then it is a 1d10.
Plus your charisma because your new fancy thing. This is a D10.
Thanks. Those are close.
The one with the 0.
10!
Dang.
10 plus.
That's a-
It's a 1d plus 3, so 13.
Is it
and
a?
then plus.
Hold on. Is it a 1 or a 0?
It's a 0.
Okay, good.
10
Plus your
plus
charisma.
3, so that is my standard Eldritch. Plus my charisma makes it 16.
Mm.
Right?
No, an Eldritch Blast is just a D10.
Oh, I had it as 1d10 plus 3.
No. You
So
only
maybe I
get
already
you
read
only
that.
get the
Okay.
plus 3 when you get the agonizing
Cool.
blast.
So
13.
with the agonizing blast,
It's
13 damage, which is
And
the
what is
most
your-
damage I can do.
What does your Eldritch Blast look like again?
So it is dark black and green with like smoke, and it looks like tentacles coming out, and it wraps around their body.
I like it.
I know, real slow.
Endymion?
How's
And
that
it
one looking?
squeezes them.
Bloodied.
Bad. That was a lot of damage.
Yeah. Okay. Sweet. So 13 is my max damage. That's awesome.
That's good.
Cool. I guess I might just try to shoot that one as well. So I'm going to. So I'm back here, but that's still easily within 120 feet. I'm going to shoot a guiding bolt
Okay.
at that same one.
Is that a deck save?
That is a. Sorry. Make a ranged attack spell against the target.
Oh, okay.
On- So wait, ranged attack
I think I'm
is
saying
at
the same.
disadvantage? That's a spell.
No, only
for
with
spell.
weapons.
Yeah, okay.
Only with
So
weapons.
it's just my normal.
Yeah,
Yep.
normal attack.
Plus 5, right? 9 plus 5.
It's enough?
Yes! Awesome. Okay, so this white light shoots out of my hand. I'm a little surprised by it, and it just hits it. And it's just in the chest, and it's like glowing now.
Okay. How much damage did you do?
Oh, I'm sorry, I needed to pay. I'm sorry. It's the
First time doing it, yeah, of course.
4d6. So, 8 plus 3. So, 11 damage.
I will take that one off the board
damn
as it gets destroyed.
Hey, you killed it. That's always good.
Yes.
Oh, that
Always
didn't
good.
last long. Huh?
Well, no.
You should be very happy about that.
I was like, oh.
It's a frag, man. Mark it down.
All right, Baz.
So my swimming speed is half.
Yeah, so 15 feet.
46.
Okay.
Yeah, that's a. It's
So
worth
you
it.
could dash to make
Yes,
it 30 feet,
man.
but that's your whole action.
The,
No,
the
yeah.
unfortunate thing is
5,
when you
10,
miss,
15,
you
20.
have burned a spell. So.
That's my whole turn.
20.
I only have
My
Four.
swimming speed is 40.
Oh, okay. Because you're a monk.
Yeah.
Nice.
I'm a ninja.
Ninja.
That's it. That's my whole turn. Is moving closer, swimming closer to these dudes.
Okay, you could dash or ready in action to like hit something if it comes close to you.
Yeah,
or...
I'm gonna ready my quarter
Mhm.
staff.
Okay, you will attack anything that might come in within range.
Yeah.
All right, sounds good. The merfolk swim forward 40 feet.
40 feet.
Spread them around to the people. 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30, 35, 40.
There's 40?
Okay, so if he's here, they get pretty much all.
No, you said spread them around, right?
Spread them around if you can reach it. 5, 10, 15,
40? 40?
Okay. All right. So
this one can attack that adjacent one.
Okay.
There.
That is just enough to do 4 piercing damage on that one. Alright, the rest of them are going to throw their spears. Alright, so those 2 are going to throw them at that one. That's enough.
Spears, cool.
So that's...
Talking about the merfolk.
There's my initiative. I missed that. Oopsies.
Ooh, crit.
So many boxes.
6 crit.
How do you know you're to hit it? Is it your dex?
Alright, so the merfolk, one of them stabs their spear and hits, so the rest of them kind of throw some spears. You can see they have a couple spears on them, so they've got the action.
Nice.
Okay, the Sahwagin's turn. Go ahead and move the one that's inside out toward this. Yeah, toward you, Josh.
This one?
The one that's inside the ship. Move it out toward. Call it 5,
You're
10,
just
15.
flying
It doesn't. They have plenty of swimming speed, so they can get there.
Yeah, toward the merfolk.
That one.
We're gonna actually have him come out and around and flank the merfolk character there.
Okay.
And move that one toward. Yeah, perfect. Thank you. Okay.
We'll go for a battle view. Hold on.
Alright. First one has advantage, so that one hits for 3.
Supposed to die.
Hey, it's looking beautiful at 18.
Staying in the back. Staying in the back. Staying in the back so I don't fucking die.
Fair.
Okay, so the one of them spears the merfolk person and also bites them. The second one spears and bites the same one, so that merfolk is dead.
Uh-oh.
Go ahead and just replace that with Give me one of the other blue ones and keep the merfolk out there because it's. I never get to use it. So.
Yeah.
All right, the next one is going to try and spear. That works.
I'm having an underwater
And
fight.
Bite
This is
works
exciting.
too. So that's going to be 5 and 3 is 8. So that one is going to be 4. Okay. All right, that is the Sawagin's turn. Gyrus, you're up.
Okay.
The one holding the sword is the one closest to you.
Okay. Now I'm walking. Is my speed still happening?
Yeah.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. I take the dash.
Okay, that makes sense. All right, Simone, you're up. At this time, you notice a shark swimming toward you.
Okay.
So keep that in mind. Maybe yell it out. From where?
Yell it out.
Yell it out.
Yell it out
Wait, hold
underwater.
on. Clink. Clink.
Oh yeah, I do. I'm clacking
That's
my
perfect. That is how
quarterstaff,
you're
and then I'm doing this a lot.
I don't have a shark.
Oh, that would be fabulous. Nothing besides.
Put it right. Actually, there's
That's
fine.
the shark.
There's fine. It swam up. Where's the sharks?
Is the shark getting? He's like attacking us,
Is he close to one of us?
I mean, it's swimming toward us.
He's gonna be
Or is he just
after the
chilling?
swallow.
You know how sharks do
A lot of them chill.
when there's blood in the water.
Wait, I hear something.
Yep. All right. So Simone,
Okay, so I hear her clacking, and is the shark close
you can
to
see.
Bass?
You can see that the shark is right there, and you can see it.
All right, I turn my focus to the shark.
Okay.
Thank you.
Yeah, only because it's close to you. I actually kind of like sharks.
Thank you.
You shoot an
And
Eldritch Blast at it.
I will do my Eldritch Blast at it. 7 to hit.
No, not enough. Goes wide.
And as I'm doing it, I just like have a little guilt. I'm like, oh, I kind of like sharks.
Hey man.
And so I don't do.
Do you move at all, or are you just gonna keep your distance? Probably.
I'll keep my distance. Yeah.
Endymion?
I
As you're
think
for
this
that.
is definitely within 120 feet.
Yes.
I'm going to
Yeah.
shoot another guiding bolt at, seeing that Gyrus is going towards the
Okay.
sword man.
All right.
Look, man.
11 plus 5. Definitely hits. 16.
Sword man's arm.
All right, come on, damage. Wow, 2 and 9. So
11 damage.
Yes.
Nice.
And it is also glowing like the last one.
Which means
We'll see the next hit.
The next person to attack.
The next person to attack it gets advantage.
go ahead and put that next to the.
Is it the next person, or does everyone until your next turn?
The next attack roll made against this target.
Okay. Baz, you're up.
Okay, I'm gonna attack the shark,
Okay.
It
I
is
guess.
Thanks to the mystical dim lit glittering on the target.
Who is glittering?
Okay. So I'm gonna use my quarterstaff
Okay.
first. So 11?
Okay.
No, wait. I'm sorry. That's a 9.
That is a 9.
So 14. So
Melee
hit.
attack. You have disadvantage, so roll again. Take whichever one is lower.
It's a natural 1. So.
Oh gosh, natural 1
I
with
think
shark.
that misses.
It's okay.
Wait, why is it advantage? Why do I get disadvantage?
Because you're in the water.
So you're
Oh,
like,
yeah. Yeah. So
All right.
that's
So
a natural
you
1.
you drop your quarterstaff, but I made it so that you are on the seafloor, so you can just pick
So I
it back
can
up.
pick it
It's fine.
Okay, do I still get an unarmed strike if I miss?
Uh-huh.
Okay.
I don't know. We'll say yes for now, but we should look that up.
So as her second attack?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. I mean, there's no
If she
reason.
hasn't hit. Okay.
Yeah.
I don't know.
Well,
I would
as
look.
long as she makes the attack roll.
When you use
Then
the
just-
attack action with an unarmed strike
Yeah.
or a monk
Yeah.
weapon on your turn, you can make one unarmed strike as a bonus
Sounds
action.
good.
As long as
Okay.
you do it.
So this is with disadvantage, right?
Yeah.
So a 7 to hit.
Okay, not enough. The shark is wily. All right, NPCs.
Grappling.
The merfolk. Move the merfolk.
These guys.
The one in the middle there to flank the one closest to you, Kelsey.
So moving around the back.
Yep, perfect.
Yes.
And move that one toward the one that's bloodied. Yep.
This one?
Yep.
So just straight
Yep.
adjacent. Okay.
All right.
Oh, I
So
found another book right.
advantage for this one, right?
I am alive.
Okay, that hits for
I would
4
have had
piercing.
disadvantage anyway, so it's fine.
Okay.
No, I wanted
This one
This will
is dead.
Yeah.
Go ahead and replace that guy with this. That will indicate the sword.
Ah.
I'll take that yellow
There's the-
marker as
I
well.
might hold on.
Okay. Yeah, just keep it in your,
Yeah.
in your area.
That'd be great.
Okay, so that Sawagin is dead.
It's my glittering area.
Wow.
All
that what
right.
you could-
At this time, you notice some more
Hey.
creatures coming into the fray,
Don't like
which
that.
look like this.
No!
Yay! This is who I thought the frog people were.
Fish with feet.
Why does he look so weird?
And
He's
you-
like,
He's like
Yeah!
an old grandpa fish.
I'm ready.
You hear one of the merfolk yell out,
Like it.
Kuotoa. That's what those are.
Kuotoa.
Kuotoa. All right.
excited to
Go ahead and
find
put
some-
these ones on top of those bushes over there.
Some Kuto.
No. Just like all together.
Yeah, that's fine. All right. Their initiative is the top, actually.
Yeah.
Fish with feet.
Don't like that.
All right. Where were we? Baz, you went, right?
Sure did.
Merfolk.
We were on-
Yeah, these merfolk didn't go.
Enemies?
Okay.
Yeah, we're on the other side.
All right, they have advantage. Okay, that spear hits. And that spear hits too, so that's going to be 8 piercing damage on softball game number 4. Okay. That's their turn. Softball game's turn. That one's going to move forward.
Here.
To attack that merfolk. That it's going to attack the one in front of it. Alright, with the bite, that hits. With the spear, that hits too.
Yikes.
So that is 3 and
No,
5.
we need a merfolk. No,
8
no.
on merfolk number 2. Kuo-toa.
Cool.
K-U-O-T-O.
Here's how I spelled it.
Bite on that, merfolk
Kuo-toa.
misses. And the spear
Yeah, I
hits
didn't do
for
it.
5.
K-U-O-T-O.
I got it. Thank you.
The merfolk closest to me is dead, unfortunately. As it gets speared, her body kind of floats up to the surface.
Oh,
Very sad.
gross.
Okay. Enemy 2 is the reef shark, so the reef shark's gonna try and bite ya.
No!
Baz.
I'm dead. I'm
Dodgy,
just
dodgy.
Dodgy, dodgy.
Vessel shark. Also, remember, you can always
6
disengage.
plus 4 is 10 to hit
Nope.
as it tries to bite ya.
Dodgy, dodgy.
I'm a ninja.
That's its turn. Gyrus, you're up.
Just hold
Okay,
that nose.
I will go around. Let's see, how many feet do I have? 1, 2. I can get to the sword. So
Okay.
I'm gonna grab the sword.
Okay, you're in possession of the sword. That's an.
And
Did you drop your rapier?
can I sheath it?
Just stab it in the sand. Right at the bottom.
Yes.
Okay.
Technically, this would be a sheath and a item interaction. So yes.
I will do that. I will sheath it and pick up the longsword.
Okay.
And then I will. I'm assuming I clocked the Kuo-toa, so I'm going to set myself up in a defensive position as they come this way.
Okay. All right, so you're gonna attack if anyone
Already,
gets in.
yeah, already attack.
All right, sounds good. The Kuo-toa are gonna swim toward you. They have 30 feet of swimming speed.
Okay, so 5, 10, 15, 20. Yeah, so wherever they want to go around.
Yeah, go ahead and surround Sir Gyrus.
Okay, so
Give some of them advantage.
Not great.
I mean, only
Yeah, 2 of them. Get it.
2 will get advantage.
Okay,
Look how surrounded he is, though.
sounds good.
Oh, shit.
All right,
Uh-oh.
first one with advantage was a 19 plus, so
Okay,
that
yes.
should hit. That's gonna be.
Oh, I did ready my attack for when they came.
Oh,
in,
okay.
So
Go ahead and attack one of them.
I'll attack the farthest one.
Sure.
Assuming
Yep.
it
As the one came up.
that is a 17.
Yep. 13 to hit.
Okay. And that is a 7 damage.
Okay.
Nope, I lied. 5 damage. Why did I do that? 5 damage.
All right, this one's gonna try and spear you, and that's gonna be 5 piercing damage for the first one with advantage. The second one with advantage can try and bite you. It's a 9 plus 3 is 12 to hit. Misses. Next one's gonna try and bite you. That's a 6 to hit. And the last one's gonna try and spear you, and that is a 8 to hit. Nope. So. Good job. Just clinking off of you, off of your metal skin.
Ha ha!
Good job.
Fish beasts.
Did you take any damage there?
Yeah, I took 5.
Okay. Nice. I figure 4 creatures, 2 of them with advantage, they should do something.
Yeah.
All right, Simone, followed by Endymion.
Exciting.
5, 10, 15 is as far as I can go.
Okay.
And then this is only within 10 feet. So, yeah, 10 feet, I wouldn't be able to get anyone.
Yeah.
I shall save you, sister.
Should have been your priority to begin with.
You can still shoot and move if you want to.
But okay.
I'm going to shoot an Eldritch Blast at the shark again.
Okay.
Yeah, you could hit this one without guilt, please.
You have inspiration?
Yeah, that was a 9. I'm gonna roll inspiration to
Okay.
hit this shark, unless 9 hit. Thank you for that.
I don't know, it's really satisfying for me. Oh, Kelsey!
That was 6.
Oh no!
So I missed the shark again. I really
Erase your
freaking like
inspiration.
sharks.
Erase your
Make sure you
inspiration.
I did. It's gone.
All right.
I erased it already.
Sorry.
I liked it.
Endymion, followed
And
by
I
Baz.
just. Oh wait, and I'm gonna move 5 this way.
15 or
Oh yeah, 5.
10. Sounds good. Endymion.
Shit. Sorry.
Sorry about that. Shark.
Fire underwater is.
They have resistance
I'm
to
gonna write that
fire.
down. It
So
was
it'll be half as much damage.
That's new.
Is it even worth it? I'm going.
Go for it. Something's been doing better than
Yeah. I'm gonna shoot a firebolt at the shark.
Okay.
Wow, thanks.
Yeah, nice.
And sorry, I'm gonna look at that one more time. So it's a +5 to hit. 18.
Okay, hits.
And that's a 1d10.
Okay, and
Come on!
cut in half.
Since we're married in real life.
5.
So 2 damage.
2 fire. That's better than nothing.
Okay.
Especially for creatures. That
All right. Yeah, you gonna move at all? Or you
Nope,
done?
I'm
Baz, you're up.
pretty much set.
I think I have to fight this fucking shark.
Mhm.
Yeah.
Fight the shark.
Okay, and I disadvantage, right? With my
Correct.
quarterstaff?
Yep.
Okay, so how about 15 hit?
Hits.
Yay, finally! Okay, so quarterstaff is gonna get
on the nose.
6.
Sharks don't like that.
So 8 bludgeoning damage.
Nice. Good.
Heck yeah.
And then we're also gonna do an unarmed strike. Yeah,
Okay.
with it.
Disadvantage.
Now it messes up their sense.
Yeah,
Yeah, I'm gonna with the
Yeah.
quarterstaff. Like,
Bonk.
no friend. I say brother shark.
Clunk.
We are from the same Earth Mother. 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12 to hit with
Exactly
my
enough.
unarmored strike. And
Sharks
then
Okay.
3, 4, 5, 6 damage with my unarmed strike.
Okay.
It's pretty good.
Yeah, it's not doing great.
And then I'm
Well-
gonna use the key point.
To do.
So I think technically you gotta use the key point before.
No,
but
it's a bonus action.
Your
After
bonus
you
action,
take the attack action on your turn.
your bonus action is your secondary hit, right?
Oh.
Or is
Ye-
it not?
I would have to read up on monks.
Yeah, I'm just saying, if Kyle, just remember you have Flurry of Blows for your bonus action.
Unarmed strike is a bonus action.
Okay.
Oh.
So if I wanted to use the key point, it would have had to be before I do unarmed strike. I should have done flurry of blows before, right?
Is
So-
that how that works? Is
so-
you only get an unarmed strike when you're using Fury of Blows?
No, so the
No, I
idea
get an
is-
unarmed strike anytime as a bonus
You just
action.
add a key point, you get an extra unarmed strike for the bonus action. So technically, it's not ruin anything now because
There's
there's no advantage. Like if you missed.
Okay.
It doesn't
So-
matter. I'm just gonna leave it the way that
Okay,
it
sounds
is.
good.
So she uses a bonus action to do an unarmed strike and still get her proficiencies. She can add a key point and get a whole extra
Unarmed strike.
unarmed strike.
So a
to the
third
bonus
hit.
action.
Okay.
So it's kind of technically you need to use the key point before you use your bonus action,
Okay,
but
it doesn't matter for this
it's
round
kind
though,
of a
because
table roll of.
I'm just gonna
Yeah.
leave it.
I'll read up on it before
Okay.
next
How many key
session.
points do you get?
All right,
I
Baz
went
is
to right
done.
now, that's
NPC. So the merfolk's turn. The merfolk is going to attack the Sahogin. They're more intimidating. That hits for a spear for 4 damage on number 2. Yeah, 2. This one has yet to be hit. That's its turn. The other merfolk's going to try and hit. That misses. Okay. Sahogin's turn. Sahogin's gonna attack. Yeah, sure. Natural 1 on the bite, and that one. The spear hits. Sahogin spears 5 piercing on that one, so that's gonna be 6. Okay.
Oh, he has his nipples pierced.
Okay.
Careful
I know.
Reef Shark's turn. He's gonna try and bite you. Finally, critical. That's going to be 10 piercing damage on you.
That's a lot of piercing damage.
As it bites and gnaws at you.
That's my biggest fear.
Okay. Gyrus?
I'm scared of everything.
Okay,
I
I'm
watched yours
going
pretty
to
big
the one that I hit
It's
before.
really
I'm just going to attack
Okay.
again, but it's with disadvantage, right?
Correct.
8 to hit.
Not enough.
Okay, I am just going to use my action surge right now and try again.
Okay.
Oh, it got stuck in there.
It did get stuck
Lean it backwards.
Fell all the way up. Let's try again. 11 to hit.
Not enough. 13 to hit these guys. When you miss with a melee strike on a Kuotoa, they use their reaction to pull up their shield, which is sticky. You need to make a strength save
Easy.
to try and hold on. Of 11.
Watch it, this is natural.
23.
All right, so your sword sticks to it, but you're able to yank it off. All right, that was Gyrus. Monster 3 is the Kuotoa. We're gonna have This one closest, the Kuotoa, the white ones.
The white ones.
The one closest to you, yeah. Move them around over to the merfolk. Go ahead and make an opportunity attack.
So, are we all moving around?
No,
That
just
is
that
a 13.
Okay, that hits.
Ooh, 7 plus 2 is 9.
Nice. All right, that was a good slash as black blood kind of comes out of this creature. As you slice it across the gut. Move the one closest to me, just kind of sidling over to try and get advantage.
Okay.
All right. And then move the one closest to you over to who's this here in the middle.
That's Simone.
Okay.
5, 10,
Make it,
15,
oh, you already
20.
used your reaction to do that. Okay. All right. Time to start doing some attacks. So advantage on Gyrus with a bite is 12 plus 3 is 15 to hit. Nope. Okay. Next one's going to use a spear, which is a crit. That's going to be
Sure that hits.
7 piercing damage. This one's going to hit the merfolk and misses. The next one's going to try and bite Simone. It's a 6 plus 3 is 9 to hit.
Nope.
So I'm sure that misses as well. Kuto are not the best fighters, apparently. Okay, Simone, you're up.
Okay, cool. I'm going to do the arms of Hadar.
If you move over 5
Move
feet.
over
Yeah.
10 feet, actually.
So I'm gonna do the 5,
5.
10,
What?
15.
Hold on.
Whoa.
I can
Just
go
so you know.
15.
Okay, so if you go here, you'll be able to hit all 3 of them and
Okay.
not take an opportunity attack.
Oh, because I'm walking away from.
Right, exactly, because you'll stay with
Yep.
So if I go right here,
Oh,
You'll get all 3 of those.
could I get all 4?
No,
That's
that's
a
not.
merfolk.
That's a
That's a
merfolk.
friend.
Right, we like
Friends
him.
with
Yeah,
them.
yeah, yeah. Okay,
Merfriend.
so
Is it every creature? Go ahead and read it out loud.
you invoke
please.
the power of Hadar, the Dark Hunger. Tendrils of dark energy erupt from you and batter all creatures within 10 feet of you.
All creatures, not of
Each
your choice.
creature in that area must make a strength saving throw.
10 feet, that includes Gyrus and the merfolk.
So,
Oh,
could,
so I'm not.
So you can move
you
back.
don't have to move
So
all
what
the
if
way
I
there.
was
You
right
could
here?
go
Or yeah.
5, 10, 5, 10. Yeah, just move here.
We'll say you moved this direction so you don't take an opportunity attack.
Yeah,
okay.
perfect.
So
Yeah,
each
perfect.
creature in
That
that
will
area must make a strength saving throw.
That'll hit exactly
And a
only the
failed
bad guys.
save.
Alright.
Is
Strength save, cool.
Target takes 2d6 necrotic damage.
Let's
And on a
see here.
successful save, they take half damage. But not necrotic.
Cool. What's your spell save DC?
2.
My spell save DC.
Uh-huh.
So over here saving?
No.
So
on
your spell save DC should show up on your
on your second page, if you look at the top, does it have that under? Sorry.
Here's what I'm looking at.
It's 8 plus your. Okay. Do you have like a character sheet?
Oh. Yeah, all the way at the top, but I don't think it's on there.
Sorry,
It's a
what are you looking
screenshot,
for?
but I don't
spell
think
save
so.
DC.
Yeah, it's on the second one. So it's 8 plus your spellcasting modifier
Plus proficiency.
plus proficiency. I think.
It's on your spell.
I will tell you one moment.
Do I have it?
I think
did you write it down?
I think it's 8.
All right,
don't
your
think I
spell
wrote the
save
spell
DC
thing.
is 8 plus your spellcasting ability modifier, which is charisma, which
So
is what,
8.
plus 3?
Plus 3?
So that's 11 plus your proficiency bonus,
Which is plus 2.
plus 2.
So
So that's going to be 13.
Yep.
13 is your spell save DC. So they need to beat.
Okay.
Plus
they need
5.
they need to meet or
It's your
beat
spell.
13. All right.
Oh, okay.
This one rolled a 7. The one over rolled an 11.
Nope.
And the one closest to me rolled a 15.
yes.
All right. So the one closest to me succeeded. Go ahead and read the rest of the spell there.
Yep, so if they succeeded, then on a successful save, the creature takes half damage,
Oh,
but suffers
nice.
no other effect.
Okay. And
So roll your damage.
So rolling my damage.
What's your spell?
oh, they have disadvantage. What's the effect that they
It's
take?
necrotic.
But and also
Like they have disadvantage or something? What else happens apart from the?
No, yeah, that's all it says. Each creature in that area makes a strength saving throw, and then they can't take reactions until it's their next turn.
Okay, perfect. Got it. So they won't be able to take opportunity attacks, and they
Yeah.
won't be able to use their city shield. Okay, so roll your damage.
Okay, now what is my damage?
2d6.
Should say
is that
on
what you
there.
said?
I see.
Yeah, read it. Yeah.
This is
I think
good.
it's
It's my first
2d6.
Yeah.
1d6. This is square. 3.
Okay, so they each take 3 damage. The one closest to me takes half that, which is 1.
But those two can't take reactions.
So it's going to be number 2.
And they take necrotic, don't they?
And it's necrotic damage if that matters.
It does not. Okay.
Interesting.
Sounds good. Someone, Endymion.
Endymion.
Oh, right.
Okay.
Say we're
So I'm going to move 15 feet, so 5, 10, 15.
Okay.
And I'm going to bubble underneath water, trying to figure out the spell Healing Word at you.
Oh, that's nice.
So
Very
that's,
nice.
Thank you.
I get to roll the 1d4
Yeah.
plus 3. So you get back 5 hit points.
Thank you.
And with my bonus action, I'm going to shove the shark back and attempt to. So he needs to make a strength saving throw. Strength save
How are you shoving?
with telekinesis, Kyle.
It's telekinesis, God.
I got the power.
To move.
You can't. Wait. So Healing Word is a bonus action.
Could you cast it as a main action?
No.
Okay.
So you still have an action. Do you have any kind of weapon you can use?
No, I mean, unless you're going to allow a dagger throw?
Yeah. With disadvantage.
I mean, it's 20 feet, so that would...
Yeah.
It's
Worth a shot.
okay, so throw the dagger.
Actually, you might not have disadvantage. Let me see. A ranged weapon.
The dagger is
even
the
against
one
a target
underwater
with
that
normal
works.
range. The attack roll is disadvantage unless the weapon is a crossbow, a net,
Dagger.
or a weapon that is thrown like a javelin. So yeah, you don't have disadvantage.
Alright, well, I'll throw my dagger, I guess.
All right, as long as it doesn't go beyond its normal range, you're fine.
20
I have a
feet.
dart.
Okay,
Dark kills.
Fuck.
It's not it.
Nope.
it was worth a shot. It would have been extra damage.
Yeah.
Bye, dagger.
All right, Bastion,
Okay.
Wait, you didn't kill the shark?
move that
He missed.
to like
This
10 feet
freaking
behind the
shark.
shark because he missed with the dagger.
Okay. Thank you for helping me. I'm gonna still, I guess, fucking attack the shark.
Yep. Quarterstaff.
Quarterstaff. When I say brother shark, we're from the same Earth mother. How about 10 to hit?
Not enough.
Okay. I'm gonna use key points. I'm gonna use 1 key point to do flurry of blows.
Okay.
So that means I get. I don't have any inspiration. I used it from last time. So I get 2 unarmed attacks
Oh,
now
all right.
as my bonus action. So unarmed strikes. Excuse me.
Okay.
Do I still have Do I still have disadvantage
Yes.
on unarmed strikes?
Yeah, it's still a melee attack underwater.
Okay. 12 to hit.
Just enough.
Nice.
Yay. Okay. D4.
Punch his teeth out.
Please.
Okay. How about 4 damage
Okay.
on that one.
First one.
And then the second one is 8, 9, 10, 13 to hit.
Yay.
Yep.
Roll it in the box.
What?
Roll the box for luck.
Oh yay, 4!
That was like
Okay, for 7 damage.
Okay, this
Is he
shark
fucking dead yet?
is dead.
Finally!
Ah!
Fuck's sake. Okay, and then
Oh, I had a picture of a shark. Why didn't I pull it up? Well, this is the shark that you killed.
Yay.
I said brother shark.
Is
We're
it-
from the
is
same Earth
Is it
mother.
baby shark? Oh.
Oh yeah, it's a scary shark.
And then I
It's a good-
punched brother shark in the nose, and then I woke up in the hospital.
It floats up to the.
So then I'm gonna swim over and grab the dagger for Endymion.
No need. Maybe
Okay.
help the merfolk.
Okay, so I'm gonna swim my 20 feet. 5, 10, 15.
No.
Go behind it. To give to
Bad guys in gray.
Yeah, I know that. I just don't know how I can get over there in 20 feet. Oh, duh.
There you go. That works.
All right, time for the merfolk
The power
to
of
go.
key.
Find it.
What about
All right.
Messed up on my
All right, so the merfolk. This one's gonna try and attack the Sopwagine.
One of them has that one has advantage.
Yeah.
Okay,
Do you need
I will
info
keep
on
that in
unarmed
mind.
strike?
No, that hits. Luckily, it's gonna be 4 piercing damage on this guy who's barely taking any damage. The next one has advantage. Definitely hits, but not a critical. This one's hurting real bad.
Okay.
Alright, enemy 1 is the Sopwagine. It's gonna attack whoever's closest to me there. Is that Simone?
Bastion.
Or Bastion?
Oh, wait.
Bass.
Yeah.
Alright, Baz.
Yeah.
It's gonna try and bite you and misses with a 6 to hit, and the spear is an 11 to hit.
Nope.
Okay. This next one's gonna keep attacking that merfolk. Bite for 13 to hit is enough, looks like. And that's gonna be enough damage to kill that merfolk.
Oh, no.
It's gonna move, so go ahead and remove that merfolk, thank you. And move it toward the Sahwagin. And it's gonna attack the Sahwagin.
The Kuotoa.
Kuodoa, sorry.
Cool. That's nice.
It's gonna attack just the one in the middle.
Cool.
With its spear, which is going to be 12 to hit. Not enough. Alright, so that's the Swahigin's turn. Enemy 2 is dead. If I'm not mistaken, that was the Reef Shark.
Yep.
Alright, Sir Gyrus.
Okay, since I saw the Sahogin fighting the Kuotoa, I'm gonna ignore it for a bit. And I'll attack the one that's over the far one.
Okay.
That is a 9.
Okay, misses.
And that is my turn.
Alright. Sorry. That's going to be the Kuotoa's turn. These two Kuotoa are going to turn and attack that Sawagin. A bite misses. A spear hits.
Do it. Do our
That's
job for
going
us.
to be 5 piercing on the Sawagin. Okay. This one still has advantage on you because you're still technically flanked. So it's going to attack with its spear for a 6 or 7 to hit. Misses Gyrus. Endymion, you have a Kuotoa next to you?
No, I don't.
No, he's out here.
Oh,
Sorry,
so
that's
who's this here? Simone,
Simone.
thank you.
We
need
do
to get
have
these things-
similar hair.
We need to get these things painted.
Yep.
Alright, that is a 9 to hit
No.
with its spear.
No.
No.
Okay.
Nice.
Simone, followed by Endymion.
Cool. I'm going to see that my sister's in trouble over here. And I didn't like my last spell.
Don't take
5.
an opportunity attack.
Is that an opportunity right
If
here?
you
No?
move out of range, if you
If
move out of reach,
range
it
of
will.
him, yeah.
You can
What are you
sidle
trying
around
to
Okay,
it.
no,
You
it's
can
fine.
sidle
I
around
can
it.
just throw an Eldritch Blast this way and
Yeah.
still.
Okay.
20
She was gonna try to
space.
help me, which is really nice. But
I just
also-
wanted to get around it. Yeah. Alright, so Eldritch Blast at
The Sawagin.
the Sawagin right here.
Okay. Kill it.
Nice.
Yeah. 16 plus 5 into it, yep.
Okay.
And then 1d10. It's not- 10 plus 3, 13 damage, my number 1 damage.
How do you want to do this?
Yes!
So this, because I'm staring right at her, my Eldritch Blast gets casted in his direction, just goes
Not the shark,
kindly around you, and then twists around his body and
Nice.
squeezes him to death.
Oops.
Oh no, the
My
merfolk.
goodness.
Don't worry, she's live.
Just gets
Okay.
crunched.
That's your turn? Are you gonna move at all? Oh,
Then,
you did move.
can I
Oh,
move?
you're thinking- you're
now
thinking
can I
about
You
move
could
after I...
sidle
Yeah.
around,
Yeah.
but you don't want to get an opportunity attack, so stay close to it.
So I could
Sidle
go
around.
5.
Nope.
No,
Nope.
you have to
Opportunity
stay
attack.
next to yours.
See the guy right next to you?
Yeah,
You
so
can't
I
leave
could
it
go like
adjacent.
5, 10.
There you go.
Yeah, there you
If you want to. Alright. Who was that? Simone? Endymion, followed by Baz.
go. Yeah, so what's everybody's hit points looking like? I mean,
I think everybody's pretty okay.
you're 10.
Yeah, I'm at max
Keep an eye out.
17.
I'm fine. Are you sure? Yeah.
You can always just do it. Just do it.
I might just do it.
Do what you're gonna
So I'm
do.
gonna concentrate my energy. I've never done this. To convert 2 sorcery points into a spell slot.
That's a lot of concentration.
To like build this energy
You
back.
can sort of see the universe like kind of flex around him and then return.
Ooh, I like that. Underwater too.
And then I'm gonna do that same like speaking words going into my hand to healing words. You. Because you're within 60,
1d4
I'm sure.
plus 3, right?
Healing word is 1d4 plus 3.
And that's a waste.
6.
Very good. That's your turn?
Yes, and I am just
Baz?
exhausted.
Thank you.
I'm
Praise be
going
to your
to...
God.
I'm gonna come attack these guys.
Sounds good.
Do it.
Whack him. Whack!
Probably not.
That's as far as you can go.
And then I key cursor. Okay.
It's a key
Whack
So, quarterstaff first. About 9 to hit?
Nope.
Okay. Unarmed strike.
Okay.
Oh fuck, 9.
Alright.
So that's
You do
my
your best,
full
but the
turn.
water is just too resistant for you to be able to make quality contact. Merfolk. She has. Merfolk
She can probably go
has
pretty far.
40 feet of swimming speed.
Okay,
Could
she's off
adjacent
15, 20,
here
20.
with this guy, or if you want to concentrate on the low guys.
Yeah, she can go anywhere.
Adjacent here.
Move her right into the middle of these 3 Kuotoa. Perfect.
Okay.
Alright, she's gonna hit this one in between. The closest one to me with advantage. Her spear. His spear. I'm not all women.
Oh, she's
Alright, that hits. It's a 19 to hit for 4 damage on Kuotoa number 4. Okay, that one's hurting pretty bad. Alright, enemy 1 is the Sapagin. It's gonna keep attacking the Kuo. Actually, it's the only one left. It's gonna try and flee. It's gonna disengage and just swim away.
Oh, disengage.
Do we get any opportunity attacks?
No, because it took the disengage action, it doesn't get opportunity attacks.
it's in the deep.
It's gonna swim more like toward you. It has 40 feet of movement.
Oh, okay, so it was right here.
It was.
10 more. Yeah, there you go.
5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30, 35, 40.
What?
Do we want to go?
Why would he turn around?
What?
He's running away. There you go. That's fine. Okay. I'm just gonna do a little loop.
He's like, I'm getting out of here, but
Running
also
away.
you're by
I
yourself.
wanna check this
You
out.
look
Who's running away?
attackable.
Okay. Give me one. Gyrus.
Okay, I will
Followed by
attack
the
the
Kuotoa.
one that I now have advantage on.
Okay.
Which I guess I would only roll 1 because
Correct.
I have disadvantage.
Uh-huh.
Well,
Natural 1.
yeah.
Okay.
There we go.
All right. You
Bummer.
drop your sword, but just bend down and pick
Keep
it
it
up. All right. That was Gyrus. Kuotoa's turn. They're gonna. 2 of them have advantage on you. First one has a bite. That's a 20 to hit. Let's see if it crits. No, 20 to hit. That's gonna be 3 piercing damage as it bites you. The other one's gonna try and hit you with a spear
Right
with advantage. That is another 20 to hit for another 5 piercing damage. All right. This Kuotoa is going to attack the Merfolk. That hits for 3. Oh,
Is it dead too?
wait, I'm missing a Merfolk.
I feel like that.
Okay. Still alive, but only barely.
Yeah, that one. Alright.
The next Merfolk has advantage, or the next Kuotoa has advantage on the Merfolk, so it's going to try and hit it. That hits for another
Die.
5. Yeah, the Merfolk is dead.
Shoot.
You
But
get to
don't
keep
worry, do you
both
get to
swords.
keep your rapier?
All right,
I don't want it.
and
I
then
don't care about it.
I thought you
Lining.
said
the last one,
NPCs
which
were
is
supposed to die.
closest to
Yeah, but they're-
Simone, I think.
There's still too many
Yep.
enemies.
It's 15 to hit. That's 5 piercing damage. to
15
you.
hits, minus 5 piercing damage.
All right, Simone, you're up. Followed by
Okay.
Endymion.
Blast those spells.
Cool, let's hit it with an Eldritch Blast.
Yeah, finally. Let's do it.
Have any of them
The one
been
right
hit?
in front of me.
Well,
Yeah, so, almost all.
Has this one
All of them have been hit.
Disadvantage if
yeah.
I'll have disadvantage of
And
one.
you made a different one. You have disadvantage if it's within 5 feet of you.
Oh, I didn't know that.
With what? What are you using?
Eldritch
Eldritch
Blast.
Blast.
Yeah, it's a ranged attack.
So just pick another one that you're.
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah.
The
I thought
furthest
that.
one away from you is the most hurt.
Do
No.
that one then.
Yeah, you sure?
Yeah, kill it.
Okay, this guy, the farthest one away.
Don't roll
Should
a
roll an
natural
18.
Yeah.
one. Okay.
18 to hit,
Okay.
Perfect.
Kill it.
Nice.
10 damage.
Nice. Still up.
What?
What?
How does it have that much health?
but It's
They're healthy little fish.
not doing great.
They're
just saying.
beefy.
Seriously. Wait, and then I would take an opportunity attack if I move.
Mm-hmm.
But could I move slightly closer to my sister?
Uh-huh.
Yeah, like
as long as you don't. As long as you, yeah.
10.
Nope.
Nope, that's
just right.
different.
Oh gosh.
Gotta stay with
I
the
know.
reach.
I always try every time.
Reach works.
I know.
Endymion.
I
Endymion,
really
you're up.
do.
So, I mean, Firebolt is how far? Sorry.
Definitely.
Oh, wait,
the
it's-
range.
120.
Yeah. Yeah.
So, I mean, seeing that far back one is the most bloodied.
The one closest to you is the most bloody, but the only so the reason I said the furthest one is the most bloody is the furthest one
That I
you
could
didn't have disadvantage
Yeah.
on attacking
So this one is still the
is
most.
pretty rough.
I still want to do one of them around you because I see
Okay,
your sword.
the furthest one is the most.
Okay.
So I'm going to try to hit that
Okay.
Okay, let's
with
go.
Firebolt. So 14 to hit.
Hits.
Great. One
Resistance to
10
fire.
and it's resistant.
Roll attack.
Come on! 3 damage with cut down. It is 6, so it's 3.
That is just enough.
Yay!
So you saw me go with the Eldritch Blast right there
Take it.
and hit him.
Okay.
Nice.
How'd you follow it up?
Just like kind of around trying to like
Okay.
try to shoot the firebolt as my fingers.
Bass.
And I
Alright,
turn
I'm
over and look at you and
gonna
I'm like,
hit this guy in front of me, I suppose.
Okay. No.
I'm gonna do the quarterstaff first.
No, that's
8, 9, 13 to hit.
Yep, just enough. 13 is the AC.
Okay. So that takes 9
Nice.
damage. And then I'm gonna use my last key point and do Flurry of Blows.
Okay.
Do this.
So fuck me. This is an 8
Nope.
to hit on the first one. And then the second
This is
one
disadvantage
is
shit.
11 to hit. No, wait.
Not quite enough.
Yeah, so.
Not
Goodbye,
quite
key
enough.
points.
Good effort.
Sorry.
That's what you're arrested for. Alright.
Oh,
Sawagin
shit, I gotta move
is
forward.
going.
But you
Sawagin's
didn't need
gonna
to.
dash away.
Sweet. Dash
It's
away,
gone.
Dash away, dash away.
Can I use up my movement to get a little closer?
But why would you need to?
It's
Till next
fine.
time. Gyrus.
Oh,
Okay.
whatever.
I am. There's not really a way to get advantage on this, so I'm saying not to flank those two.
Not without taking an opportunity attack now.
I am actually going to, seeing Simone in trouble, I am going to take an attack of opportunity.
Okay.
And go over to this one.
Natural 1. Drops the
Perfect.
spear if you want to grab it on your way.
Sure.
Okay.
I like hook it with my foot, like.
You grab. He tries to get it, and you kind of like take it out of its hands, and you now have its spear.
Try again.
Great.
Let's go
All
try
right,
it.
now I'm
Not
going
attacking
to
the spear.
attack the one. I'll use my sword, but the one that I now have not disadvantage on with Simone. I'm this one. I'm
Okay.
this one. Sorry,
Yes.
that was word salad. It's a 20 to hit,
Word salad.
and it is.
And that was just 1d20, right?
Yeah.
Okay.
I rolled my damage. with
Sounds good.
it. And that is 5 damage.
I will. How do you want to do this?
Nice.
I'm kind of like trying to run forward. I'm like, oh!
It
just like goes into it.
Slowly goes like. Very
With his own friend's
gruesome.
spear?
Gruesome.
No, with the sword. I'll like fling it away.
All
And
right.
I'll bow to Simone. For you, my
Okay.
lady.
They're going to take the disengage option and try and escape because they're outnumbered and 2 of their people have died, so they're gonna run
Back
away.
to the bushes.
They have 40 feet of swimming
Oh,
movement.
they're out of here.
Yeah,
I'm
they're
not
gone.
gonna chase.
You
They're
have
done.
plenty of ranged attacks that can still hit. So anyone who has anything
Oh,
over
fuck yeah.
anything that has over 40 feet.
Sure.
Well, they would have
yeah.
taken
shoot.
80 feet.
Yeah, it's
Oh,
fine.
no,
No, they took the
disengage.
disengage action, so they wouldn't take opportunity
Yeah.
attacks. So
Well, let's both hit him.
Let's do this.
all right.
Critical!
Oh.
On the fireball.
And I rolled a 17.
All right. So roll the double damage
So I just roll, so that's 10.
plus.
Nice.
9.
So
And I've got-
19 cut in
Cut
half.
in half.
And I've got 10
Which one did you
damage.
attack?
I'll probably do this one. It's on my right.
Okay.
My right hand.
That is enough to kill that one.
Bitch!
And how?
what you
And
want?
did you? And
And
what
I
did
rolled
you roll?
10 damage.
And you hit.
Yeah.
Okay. It's still up, but it's going to swim another 80 feet. You'll be able to move forward. Both of you will be able to move forward and try and get one last shot on it before it's
Yeah,
out
let's
of
kill
range.
this thing.
So go ahead and roll your roll the attack. You don't have to move. It's fine.
Okay.
Do it.
15 to hit.
Hits.
19 plus
Hits.
5.
Yes. And 6 damage.
Okay.
10! So it's 5 damage.
Oh!
no!
Technically, it has 1 hit point
Stop!
as it limps away.
Oh my god, it's but that thing's gonna
To
die.
be a survivor to tell the story.
Exactly.
There's just like a little bit of like fire still from my finger. I'm just gonna go.
You see frog parts. Kind of like just like lingering behind as it kind of like.
It's a
you know,
flotsam and
gets
jetsam
away.
situation with little.
I'm just gonna look at you and shrug.
Yeah.
What can you
like-
do?
All right, inside the ship. Maybe you go up, get some
How many
oxygen.
minutes have-
and
yeah.
I was
come
gonna
back
say
down.
you should go up and breathe. I'll take.
You come back down.
Yeah, we all breathe.
You don't really find anything of value other than more just kind of trade goods. That a lot of them have been ruined because they might have been like
really
special
bad.
food or things like that. But there are barrels if you wanted to try and grab some.
Yeah.
I mean, if there's sunken barrels, like, might as well try to get them up.
Yeah.
Yeah, for sure.
Yeah, each of you can grab a barrel, so you can grab 4 barrels, and you got your family's
Got my
sword.
sword.
Yeah.
Do I come across a shield, or do I still use a barrel lid?
Oh, you know what? So I will say that you take the sticky shield
Okay.
from the Sawagin. Once it hits air, it loses its stickiness, but you can have a shield.
Okay. I have a real shield. Great.
And in one of the barrels, you find a lockbox. Does anyone have ability to
Ooh,
like
pick a lock?
these tools or anything?
Thought I had thieves' tools.
I
need to figure out where those are at.
Roll it.
Sleight of hand.
Oh, you have thieves' tools?
I also have sleight of hand.
That's a 9.
Well, do you have proficiency in sleeves tools?
Sleeves tools?
Thieves tools.
rules.
I don't think so.
I got a 9.
Okay.
My thieves' tools.
All right.
Sorry.
One more failure with thieves tools, and you'll break your thieves tools.
Oh no, my finger! I'll break my finger.
Dagger.
Dude, should I? So can I carry the lockbox?
Yeah, of course.
I'll just take it.
We have a
How
This
does
could be.
criminal you get thieves' tools?
That's
Alright, do you have a criminal background? Is that
I did.
you? Oh, maybe. You, can look
You
it
could
up.
always use, well, if it's on your hand.
Yeah,
Here,
someone
take
else's
my
things.
finger.
Sorry.
Use my finger
It's fine.
to get in the lock.
All right, so you return to the beach, and you continue looking for survivors. Don't find any. You find some extra wood, and you come back to camp,
Done.
and that is where we will leave this
Okay.
Woo!
for tonight.
So if it says tools, so like I have a playing card set, it says thieves' tools, so I should have thieves' tools.
That is probably under the proficiency. I'm gonna sure. Why not? Go ahead and roll.
Sure, why not?
Like I
Just roll. Just roll.
You would have one. Like that
Add
would
your-
make sense.
Just
right?
add your proficiency to whatever roll you have.
Okay,
or
so-
dex, or
I thought it was just. You said it was just Dex last time, right?
I don't remember.
Because I have sleight of hand, but I don't think that's it. So it's just Dex or roll.
Thieves tools.
Did you crit?
Can I use
Natural
my
one.
inspiration?
A natural one.
Sure, it's the end of the night.
Fucking Christ!
Wow, that's really
That's
bad.
2 ones in a row, man.
Wow.
Okay,
Well,
you
my
break.
dad's
You
had
break.
that.
You broke a thieves tools. You don't have any thieves.
That's fair. That's
And they're
Proficiency-
left underwater.
no, we didn't.
Oh, I see.
You can get more. Funny.
Okay, so I'll
You
say
drop
it's,
your thieves' tools.
so it says that you can use your proficiency bonus to you can add your proficiency bonus to any ability checks. So it would be Dex plus your proficiency bonus.
Jack, well, I mean,
Moving forward.
so what do I gotta beat? Do I know that?
So I guess.
You rolled a natural one. There's no modifier.
What? Okay, if I had my proficiency, then that would have been an 11. Is that good?
It's still not quite yet.
So.
Too low. You can try again
Alright.
next time. All right. Good job destroying the underwater battle.
Woo!
We did it. So many different creatures fighting amongst
That was
each
great.
other. Good job,
And we
guys.
held our breath so well.
Yes,
We
you did.
really did.
Nobody died
Nobody died.
on our team except the.
Yeah, quite a few
Except all the merfolk.
Bottom row photo.
of the people that were trying to help.
You can grab some spears if you want. Feel free to add that.
Cool.
Some merfolk steaks.
Thanks.
Gotta eat.
You do.
All right. Are we good for next Monday?
Yes.
I believe so.
All right. Sounds good. We'll see you guys then.
All right.
Bye, everybody.
Goodbye.
Bye.